Na mmadụ amagbu onwe ya n'ihe. Believe you me, some people are the Igbo, many people, because it takes us to we are emotional. Now, let me come back to my lecture. A deity represents, or how deity is being formed. All mmadụ ga transform bụrụ mmụọ. People were ndụ ha. Ịma mgbe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ na radio na-eti Biafra or death. Biafra or death. Ndị ahụ chọrọ, because everybody chọrọ Biafra. Like me before, I was so emotional about Biafra. I was so emotional about Nnamdi Kanu. My wife can testify. People around me can testify. We fought Simon Ekpa without knowing that the engine room, even when the guy was telling us what we don't know is bigger than us. I still know we don't know that the other was coming. He himself never knew that no suicide mission area. But they are all business partners, because I have also their agent. We won't say the way it is. I chop mama otorogo tonanti. I know me ka otogo tonanti. Yen na-egwu gị na-agba eziokwu n'aka mmiri. Me chọrọ ị ga-aṅụ ya. So, what am I trying to say? People were ndụ ha wee hibe this organization. That is, mgbe organization a chọrọ itonite, ndụ mmadụ bụ ihe bara n'ime ya. And you are telling me that those thousands of people who sacrifice themselves or their life to make sure that this Biafra come, to make sure that this present movement, IPOB, will get Biafra to our people. Because it was mass movement. It is mass movement. You know, let us go Abijo phone. For people name up and asking on Nnamdi Kanu. See, let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is just eating the glory of those who are mean, who are determined, who are willing to sacrifice, who are willing to give up to ghost to make sure that Biafra comes. Forget about what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting on radio, that is even that is better that he is dead than to that onwa ka Biafra ya abịa ọsịsọ. But have you seen that is lie? Oga, agwa ngesi gị na onye ọbụla na-ekwu ọtụtụ okwu, onwe ofu ihe ọ na-eme. As far as you have said that thing, forget it. You will not come, you will not, because onye ọbụla ma ihe na-ebu ụzọ work on something before you come and publish it. Biafra or ihe ebu ụzọ, go see the example. Also, ka ihe gbara agbapụ na Nigeria. No, we will not tell you to go and face the military. Mmadụ nwere ya sị gị jee nwụọ ọnwụ iberibe. No. Ya sị gị nọgide gị gbara aka chụgbo egbe. No. But this is a lead mass movement. You are a freedom fighter. A freedom fighter, I think, skin here, because only onye weather game ojide gị n'aka. Onye weather mgba ndị iron bender. Fajide gị n'aka ema na aka dị n'ụdị. A freedom fighter na-grow thick skin. Government yekwetego na ogene na mmadụ na-eme ihe. Government is not afraid of Nnamdi Kanu. They are afraid of the leadership of IPOB. It's the fact. Achọ m ada akụ ya mmiri. Achọ m ịma ka isi wee chee ya. Achọ m gị ịma ka isi wee chọọ ịghọta ya. This government and the government of the world, they don't respect Nnamdi Kanu. They respect the institution that is leading. They know him. They have intelligent units all over the world. Politicians have advisors. They have people who give them informations. You know, he have the gift of a presenter or radio presenter. You know what? Or radio presenter or yoku do uche ogbagun ha si we megide mgba people are na-eso ha uche ogbagun ha. That is the talent God give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just that okay, you go and feel that Nnamdi Kanu Buchuku. Well, who is in Nnamdi Kanu 2011? Who is in Nnamdi Kanu 2010? Do you know Nnamdi Kanu 2010? I don't want to shift because I can be one. Number one. Ihe mere IPOB ji date na ndị mmadụ ewerego ndụ ha tinye. Isi ndị mmadụ no Biafra or death, ndị mmadụ ewere ndụ ha tinye ewe hube this organization. Yes, those people who sacrifice their life must be anchored respect till generation to generation, because they are the real freedom fighters. Apụkọ onye nke anọ n'ime Sokoto. Onye nke anọ n'ime Sokoto bụ ogbe ọnụ ka ọ na-agba. He's just eating glory ndị ọzọ. Now Biafra or death, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mistakenly evuruna gevulata ge Kenya. You know too well that this organization no ọbara ka eji wee hibe ya, that na ihe ọbụla ga-eme gị, you betray these people, automatically you are going down. I don't know how many feet, but you will go, you go beyond 6 feet, because these people will not allow you. They will never. Ihe mabụ n'ụkwụ mbọsọ ọbụla ụkwa ruru ogo ya ọ daa. Ihe ju akpa, ihe ọbụla mgbe ọbụla ihe megidere ju akpa ekechie ya ọnụ. Do you get my point? What IPOB leadership is doing now, you know one thing about this struggle. Aga na akụziri unu na amata. O nwere ilu ndị Igbo na-atụsị ihe ju akpa, ihe akpa pụrụ epu, ị nwere akpa na ịma na o pụrụ epu, ị na-ama na eji na-achọ mbọsị ya afọ edụwa dụwa, ọ mbọsị ya enwe time ka iduchie dị akpa, because yes, ka iduchie akpa dịka ga nwere ike ọ akwa igoro ọfụrụ, you just bought it, mana owu nwere ike ịtọ atọ, nwere ike ọ bụrụ factory error, dị akpa bụ na o nwere leakage. Then you later notice that na akpa ha pụrụ epu, ị na-eme mma duchie. Believe me, mgbọsọ ọ bụ na ọ tụfuru gị ihe, that is when you will sow that cloth. Mgbọsọ ọ bụ na ọ tụfuru, ọ nwere ike ọ na-atụfuru gị 10 naira, 200 naira, or 1000, but o nwere ike one day itinye your last card there, that money will lose. That very day ka ya akwachi akpa. You look for the nearest onye dụwa to show that neck. You put yourself, you put in a public to make sure na akwatiri akpa in order not to lose another one, because it's going to pain you so harsh. We know that Nnamdi Kanu is not perfect, because we near this struggle. But because you are part of this. Who is Nnamdi who read this thing? You know the foundation of this thing. You know the foundation of this struggle, this particular IPOB. Now, IPOB because of this Biafra, people are souls and one. I'm an incarnator. Onye loro mo nwụrụ n'agha. Do you get my point? Onye loro mo nwụrụ n'agha. He died during the war. Oh, one day my grandmother. Do you get my point? He died during the war by name Fidelis. Onye legasim. Guy name Obaba. Those who know who come from Ihioma will understand the family. Onyele Asim. Sorry, not Onyele Asim. Oheriaku family in Ihioma. So that is where I come from. But I'm from Idato not. But my grandmother come from there. I'm an Ericanator. Oh, Ndenguru before. We came back to continue. So Nnamdi Kanu is well known that this struggle, that he right, because IPOB represent everything you need in life. Don't work. We know you are a lazy man. I'm know that yes, Kai would go do what Chineke give to her. Lead the buy. Your children's school fees will be taken care of. Your house bill will be taken care of. Your feeding will be taken care of. Your pocket money will be taken care of. And we know that you still get some other charity from people. Then why betraying? Can't you know? A freedom fighter on a live extravagant life. A freedom fighter on around a 5-star hotel. A freedom fighter. A freedom fighter and a live by example. People are watching you on all the father. Let us you buy a mediocre. Eh? Father when you go on up on a field or na balls. Now to play ball now go ball, but because of that Sudan, he cannot bring himself that low. Ball gana go dia. Oh, we go cafe ba na elonku nku gana agu ya. But because of because I is well known. I'm honorable. So Nnamdi Kanu, let's all these things. We were there. We're not about ball. Later those who sacrifice their life. Ijiri hana na magari. It's so pity. But I want to tell you this simple thing, which you know. that all ya adịrị gị difficult ịpụta n'ije a. To God who made me. Galadima ị na-eme, Galadima ị na-eme. Abụghị all these fake lovers o. Ihe nweziri na fake lovers ma ọ bụ na mmadụ megidere nwe fake lovers. Enwe ndị bụ die hard members of IPOB and die hard followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When these people knew, mgbe ha mechara mara eziokwu that you are not, ọ bụrụ ya na-ekwu ka ị bụ, ọ bụrụ ya na-ekwu n'ọnụ ka ị na-eme, automatically my brother relevant anwụọna. It will only take little time. Otu a Christianity were crash to na southeast because some mmadụ mepere. It's people that open people's eyes. Thank God for social media, because open na social media adịghị. Ọ ya adịkwana ndị be difficult to know the truth and to access the truth, to access some informations. Oge nke ụwa siri ike mgbe ọ na-ere plate, Biafran plate, Biafran ID card, all those things. Enwere ike isi na ọka owe na-generate ego for the struggle, fine, but all those things are not necessary because ndị mmadụ na-atụkwa dues ha. Maazị iwe sizie mba na nke ụwa siri ike mere bụ obere na nke ị ga-eme ndị mmadụ bụ echeta ebewe achịkọta ego. Now I want to let you know that aka aji gị abọsọ Nigerian government ji gị na ndị gị na na-abụ dị n'ije bụ ihe ji gị, ndị gị na ha dị n'iyi. Those who swear oath to restore this Biafra anwụọ n'ime ya. Ha bịazie notice ya because ụkwụ na-aga warawara, anya na-aga warawara na afọ ya. Mgbe I could remember mgbe IPOB na-azọ gị ndụ because ịma na ọnwụ ga-egbu nwa nkịta na-ekwu ya n'usi nshi. Iribala afọ ịchọ that place na-agbaka gị ahụ. You are not meant to be there. That is why that is why you made a lot of mistake that you cannot correct today. Life sentence is a very great mistake. Nigerian government man hire Tungugenga. They knew, but they played the politics alongside with you, and you succumb. And with opportunity to Ogenga, who brought Simon Ekpa? How comes? What's the business between Simon Ekpa and IPOB? Even when those members of Men and Dignity in Finland and Agwage say, "We know this guy. This guy don't want you going to his program to take an interview." But I'm going to business in Ghana. Things are going beyond the camera. Things are going beyond the camera because you can't tell me that you can't respect your members in Finland. Those who called you said, "Mazi, no." National coordinators called you said, "Mazi, no. You don't need to come to this guy platform. I'm Ononabo." You say, "Who are you, Mobingo? Who are you?" You betrayed everybody. They made the program. That thing made IPOB members, men that matters in Finland, they withdraw their. In fact, they stopped coming to meeting. They distanced themselves from IPOB. Manana, my boss, he struggle. I bet him, and I bet him be worship Nnamdi Kanu. See, yeah, I met today every day today. Ako Ibonsi leadership put it. I saw Uche Mefo on his post saying that Chike does him. But hypocrite that now same letter he refused to sign, that code of conduct he refused to sign. Yamakoru is return here now. He refused to. He's shouting that no, they must change the code of conduct. Mba, my brother, let me address you from this place now. Mistake you made na. If you're a wise man, Nnamdi Kanu abroni gesonike because he's very arrogant. And you know he controls the media. In order, it's something that they will do diplomatically. Like I said, this struggle with intention to come from for Juaba on our for see, alongside Nnamdi Kanu, they are gone. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Spiritually, they are gone. Physically, Haka ya mecha ajazi also haka na agbawu mgbachu. Also haka na agbawu mgbachu. I will show you one video. Kunu mena no about aka mmiri ba no gbogbo. Let me finish this one gbasara Uche Mefo. He was saying that na Mazi Chike Doziem, the HOD, kwesịrị ịjụ the letter Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serve to that letter of code of conduct. Now before now, Uche Mefo assign go the letter. Assign go the letter. I mean, Mazi Chike does him assign go the letter. You know, emails on Nnamdi Kanu n'ike, you make a lot of mistake. No be say most of them gwara gị. Iso Nnamdi Kanu n'ike, you must make a lot of mistake. No be say go come. Mgbe ahụ ihe ga-anata bụ sack. Or sack ya gị. That is what he did to you before. So to air your voice now, no more ga anozi ihe na-ekwu. Mana otu ati ga-ezozi m na si nọrọ kịta na people are na-agbara ya ọgụ. People who know what has been happening. Ene ekwuru ya ọnụ ya. I go say no na the right track. Ya jebe ebe ọ na-eje. That track on, you have never deviated. Let me show you. This post was made by Simon Ekpa. You know, if they want to raise money, or when all this things was happening, we are claiming that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is ignorant of it. We did not know that he was much aware more than us. You understand? Any for any fundraising, he was aware. His siblings refused to talk. Mgbe bidozi kwuokwu mgbe Simon Ekpa kwechiri iweta ego. Imana tu ekperi mana man amegide business ọ ya crash. When Simon let them stop bringing money, that is when Kanu started shouting. A na-eme agbata eke erezite ego akịta now. Since you said you will not donate money in IPOB again now, and we'll go franchise nke Simon Ekpa. Now go there and donate. The same thing now, DOS na-ewete na-enye ya, Simon Ekpa na-ewete na-enye ya. Agbata eke. So our people are too gullible. Ah, my chairman. Manteo, I see you, my chairman. So our people are so gullible when it comes to what is going on concerning this struggle. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are not a freedom fighter. Freedom fighter na yene media ya haya. A freedom fighter ana your enemy ya haya. No, you force your enemy to leave you. No. That thing in Simon Ekpa, many people went down. Go to so many communities in Osu today. Go to Yube, go to Okigbe. Many communities can be deserted. Those criminals who no planted have choose to come and hang up there. And you know Nigerian government, how much at a stand, I have one. Because it's political. What was happening is political. You can't tell me that it's not political. People, you don't even know when your enemy, and they use Biafra, when your enemy is attacking you. An attack and Afghan, you will not be feeling it because it was to begin until when it get to you. He difficulty. A politician, a freedom fighter, negro, thick skin, man of government gonna fight. And you know that government have every mind to pull you down. But you will still struggle. Abude to him with the Gimbasia, Ejidego in a DSS, Ibido, may go and call Simon Ekpa to go and broadcast. May come immediate dialogue over that from nowhere. You told your lawyer that you are claiming that UK was too hot for you. That UK was too hot for you, Nnamdi Kanu. Now, where is going to be okay for you? Yes, as a freedom fighter, you know that a freedom fighter born to live in exile. You're a British citizen. So also, you raise alarm. If you have your tangible information to raise alarm that your life is at stake in UK. You present your evidence. The world will see it. All eyes will be on UK government. They will run away from you. But I think nobody was trying to bring you down in UK. It was the extravagant life in here because it's a system where that is a country where system works. You don't throw money anyhow there. They know your capacity. They know you don't have work. They know you don't have job, but you are leading IPOB, and IPOB are leading is not a company. It's a political movement. It's a freedom fighting movement. Those who want to have their freedom. No nation of the world is paying them. They are sponsoring themselves. Because you are the leader. They notice that you are getting money from the account of the organization. That you are spending much. Come and tell us why you are spending, why you are living via extravagant life. You need information later. You run away. You run to US. From US, Kenya. You run to countries because in Oregon and UK, they make investment, they go soon in so many places. Aqua freedom fighter. That is why it was so hard for you to stay in DSS for 1 year, 2 years. Mandela stayed 20-something years in prison. You call politician, this one politician, they should go and negotiate on your behalf. Some documents are lodged in Mako post here. They should go and negotiate on your behalf. Then when you send politicians to go and negotiate on your behalf, when politicians go, the government is not full. They have an agenda. They don't just carry you and put you there. They have their target why they arrested you. And the main reason why they arrested you is to cripple the movement. Since they have found out that the movement, taking you away cannot cripple the movement, you have to create function. You create a fraction. That the fraction you created was Simon Eba. That was the first act. In order to... So, they know that the first tax they give you was to create fraction in the midst of IPOB. He created some money, but at the time the Nigerian media was supporting you because that is their game. They know you are working for their own favor. They have to help you with media. If men of Simon Ekpa, those Biafra Liberation Army, those criminals, when they go and attack a place or attack army checkpoint, Simon Ekpa will claim the responsibility. The Biafra Liberation Army will claim responsibility. On countless time, IPOB have written on numerous memos that those guys even expose them before their actions, that they are criminals, they are not IPOB member. Nigerian government will still tag them IPOB. But let me boss you. In the north, if ISWAP may attack, Nigerian government will tell you that is ISWAP. They will investigate before they will give information. In the north, ICC may attack. The government will tell you that it's ICC that attacked. Even without them claiming that they are the one that attacked. Boko Haram, the government will tell you, bandit, they will even call the name of the bandit that led the attack. Then how come, when it comes to the IPOB, then how come, in the East, when such thing happen, even though they know the group who are committing the atrocities, those group who are the fractions, who are claiming fractions, they will still target on IPOB, even when IPOB the leadership has written on uncountable memos. They have written to so many authorities that these criminals come to the radio, expose them before their attack, before their mission. They will still tag them on IPOB. They will be tagging in the first place. They later be started calling Simon Ekpa IPOB leader. It's before me and you. They started promoting Simon Ekpa. The only media who carries IPOB broadcast or informations are Sahara reporters willingly, alongside sometimes Igbere television. We are here since 2021. They were busy supporting that criminal in Finland. Those guys were using everything to maneuver our people. They were doing all manner of things to make sure they know that our people are too gullible. And also, but one thing I must tell you, what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now, we think, because now, this time around, they have removed mask. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu popular mask. Bringing another person who is not a member of IPOB in the name of Chris Nwogu. That one, they just want to use his face. That one can never appear in anything concerning IPOB. They are looking for somebody like Simon Ekpa, but they can't get it anymore. Because some people, not that they can't get it, but so many people have refused their offer. Because they have seen how Simon Ekpa ended. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now choose to mobilize sacked members of IPOB. Those that are expelled, you have to go and bring them back. Telling the leadership of IPOB to bring the criminals together in one camp. Who does that? I will show you something. Let me play this voice for you. Give you some things here, German over our people. Simon Ekpa, all those kind of things. When the time they are saying, then when the Biafran sports, Kineko, and they raise the fund. At the time, he said if you want to work in Biafran government in SI, that you have to apply so amount. In our business. When they get their cut, they will send to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa was raising fund to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was sending it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through their lawyer Ejimako. Let me show you. Let me show you. Listen to this prophet. Because I want to go to full Mugwa Neriunu. Because when you see Kairigidu Mugwa, to God who made me, if we did not stop these people, all of us will run away from Southeast. Let me tell you. Listen.
To make one thing, viewers all over the world, wherever you're watching the major prophet of God, I am here to make one thing straight. Because it has occurred to me all this while when people are coming from different angles to begin to give what's called the negative prophecies about Simon Ekpa. Major prophet is here to warn every prophet in the land, every pastor in the land, every man of God in the land to be careful. There are people you don't give prophecy to. Major prophet, you cannot give prophecy to me because I am the prophecy myself. Because of Jesus Christ that is in my body, in my spirit, in my soul, to do the great things of the Lord. I want to use this medium to make a little explanation. When the Lord showed me about Simon Ekpa, I was the first man of God that scrutined him. I scrutined him. I went in the realm of the spirit to search out who this man, Simon Ekpa, was. Yeah. And the Lord showed me that Simon Ekpa is possessed with the spirit of freedom, that anybody fighting him is wasting his time, that I should not go into what's called to attack him or to stop him or to quench him, because when it comes to the things of the spirit, whatever does not work well, we will first of all test it with spiritual power. When we test you with spiritual power and we see that you are standing firm, we will give you your own position, that you have to be there. I know it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria
if this idiot, is still coming out, Abi? As in, have you people seen him since Yakutire one now? Since Yakutire Beriman of Finland, have you people seen him? India Bondori. My brother, India, they are criminals. Amanaka. India Baba Teke. You know how people we love if you go see a preacher, the Lord said this one. Which Lord? Lord Agwaya Simon Ekpa Ejenga Finland. God did not tell him. Because I have all these idiots, they preaching the man of God, major prophet. Do
not understand what they have, and because they don't understand what they have, that is why they are wallowing away and toiling in what's called the stream of no control. So I have over the week, and I've seen where somebody is talking about Simon Ekpa, this, that. Be careful. Simon Ekpa is, if you want to test Simon Ekpa in iPhone, Simon Ekpa is 100 Pro Max plus. Multiple 100 Pro Max plus 100 iPhone 100 Pro Max plus. That is who the Simon Ekpa is. Simon Ekpa is a man you don't understand. You cannot know him all. Every man on the face of the earth has the consideration that God has made that man to come and exist on the face of the earth. He's for assignment, and the assignment is for his people, the people of Biafra. And so whoever you are that is trying to give a message, be careful, because whatever you try to measure to Simon Ekpa may backfire you, because the man has already been spiritually neutralized and spiritually organized and spiritually configured to be who he is. Be careful. Major prophet of God, I am a accurate prophecy. When I come to accurate prophecy, I come to give it the way they are. And so the Lord said, warn all the prophet in the land, especially prophet in Nigeria, to be careful with the kind of prophet.
You are married by force. You people will remove the mentality of religion. Nki foketa na le see share. Let's share. Share is 2.3k. Share is 2.3k. Na platform Simon. Na Twitter. Share is 2.3k. Comment 228. And the dereba na ko here. You can know God bless you, our PM. This one, you are doing a very good job. I will take for educator. I'm coming. Only ya near by force. Look.
This is a shocking announcement that Donald Trump is going to fully recognize the people of Biafra. This was called United States of Biafra. And I see Donald Trump begin to recognize Biafra and make it official that these people are up to be a country of their own. And I begin to look at the realms of the spirit. I begin to ask myself questions. What's the meaning of this and what is going on?
He's trying to promote go promoter pastor and a promoter ego prophet. Then ego prophet. Ihe no na social media bụ Simon nyekwa ihe ego. They will prophesy. They will prophesy. Higher prophesy. And when they prophesy, our people will gullibly and selfishly thereby all these people now, where are they now? You are Simon, get the group here. Oga, so someday only I didn't to I'm to honor do gather moga. Eh? Two things be a game I wouldn't do, either I'm marine or will go down drain. Your enemies are playing a very critical politics to you because you are not a critical thinker. So see him about buying and selling. You don't reason anymore. You don't have brain of reasoning. You know you don't dissect things when you see things. You don't follow things up. Even when the Aloy Ejimako come to the radio to the national television, I think Arise, and I said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is working with Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not different. They are intertwined. But when we later started discovering so many things, because that was the time Simon Ekpa and Aloy Ejimako, they want to have a serious issue. All this is concerns money. That was when Simon Ekpa stopped remitting money to Nnamdi Kanu. I think he sent Aloy Ejimako to Peter Mba when Peter Mba was newly elected as the governor of Enugu State to go and have one-on-one discussion with Peter Mba. According to their information, they sent to it was information they sent WhatsApp chat, both of them. And Aloy Ejimako acknowledged that it was it was Aloy Ejimako that posted it. Then ego akwụsịghị because because Uru Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aka automatically is going to get to Aloy Ejimako. That is why I have no other person to represent. Nobody is hiring Aloy Ejimako. You know, when these people did all these things, they cannot defeat this struggle. They cannot defeat this present leadership. What did they do? After, Imakasi we made this thing. Mgbe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na DSS custody 2021/2022 before he went to the discharge and acquitted. When mmiri biro ba na obi gbagorobo, before, when all the lawyers they will assemble, they will go and see him, they will discuss with him. Everybody will bring his idea on how to get him out. But before that, we must understand that Aloy Ejimako, alongside Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings and their crew, the woman in charge of IPOB money has been in connection. They are doing a different thing about that IPOB money. Imagine what afọ nwa Kanu Takanu na-achọ gịnị ka nwa Kanu Takanu ji 2,000 euro eme. What is he doing with 5,000 euro? Okay, what is the name of that child doing in that? Is it family business? Imagine Sinchina Samoru's son or sister name among those give money. Kanu Takanu every day, everywhere. Kanu Takanu, Kinsile Kanu. Now account organization. ego ndị mmadụ na-atụ ọ bụrụ business account, ego ndị mmadụ na-atụ for Biafra liberation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu maneuver everybody because people trusted him. He maneuvered everybody. So no ọrụ, leave finance. Don't dabble into finance. Leave finance for Madam Nene. She alone is capable to handle our money without knowing that no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can handle the money, because he's working. Any order that is given to him, to her, must be carried out, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu claimed to be supreme leader, and she's the one paying her. She's massaging her monthly money in pounds every month. Likewise, Nnamdi Kanu, 20,000 euro. Sorry, 20,000 pounds every month, which is about 20-something million, if I'm not mistaken, or for something million. Every month. Obayaka, freedom fighter. Ona akuwa. Ono pụtara na-eti ESN gagasị na onye ọ nọkwa na Kenya mgbe emere ESN, ọ nọkwa ebe agbamutubu. He was just given aware of the approach of the leadership. The government knew that he is nobody in that leadership, in this struggle. Nigerian government and their agents knew that Nnamdi Kanu is not the figure. But even though he's not the figure, people listen to his order. That is why they think if they capture him, when he give order, everything will go down. They never knew that even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that IPOB have the minds of his own. You can't crash this struggle because Nigeria is where if you're not fighting for, everybody's fighting for survival. And they're not fighting for survival every day, put on social media without standing under that umbrella. Now, they tell Aloy Ejimako, the agents working with Nnamdi Kanu, they have to shift Ifeanyi Ejiofor from getting informations. What did they do? They aligned with the DSS. DSS now changed their mood of visiting. Their mood of visiting is when everybody will go on his own time. You don't go in unity anymore. You go, and everything on Nabadia is wired, is well recorded. I could remember when China Sangori was telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, young man, whatever you are doing in that incarceration, in that DSS dungeon, is here, is outside here, with the CMO. They are sending it to so many security apparatus here, so many international countries here. You know, he's too arrogant, he doesn't listen. Because already, he does not need that IPOB leadership. Because that what they are fighting is that freedom. If it's going to be, bring your offer, what can I do for me to get out of this place? What are those things that you need me to do? I want to get out of this place. Sorry for the interruption. Call but on a phone. So no, I think I will stop call from coming. Sorry, let me just stop call from coming. Do not disturb. I'm coming, please. So that is when the Minister Banu will be the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not write later. Because then you cannot give to Aloy Ejimako to go and when the late council is there. If you a letter from Barrister Nnamdi Kanu ordering the leadership to stop interfering in Mazi Simon Ekpa's anything that has to do with Simon Ekpa, they should stop countering Simon Ekpa's order. They talked about finance, that IPOB, because that time IPOB leadership leka to restore their money in Germany. Because that is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting his fund. IPOB leka to quench that account in Germany, since they have seen fraud in that account. So there was a coordinator there in Germany that is very well friendly to, they are all kakus to with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are all friendly partner in crime. the leadership have to remove the Ekperima and put another Nwa Chineke there. Then that Nwa Chineke is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that they should sack and brought back the criminal. So I hope we go IPOB na account to IPOB. You know, he said that every coordinators now, most especially Germany, should be restated back. Why? Because no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. More than young Wakurusisi Mechi Radio Biafra. Yes, now some of our people did not ask question. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you said anything that is not Radio Biafra is fake. And you know, it's truth. You are not just saying it because it's because of you. Because you are fake. But those following you are not fake. Those leadership you claim, you said that God created by himself. You know that they are not under your control. You know they are working for the restoration of this Biafra. But you are just there saying things. Facing a court. There's nothing Nnamdi Kanu is facing in court today that has to do with IPOB or IPOB activities. Oto akesi we gasa Ifeanyi Ejiofor seek deny some information. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na send this allow Ejima call them to dish out information. Everybody will be negotiating on his behalf. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be dishing order. At a time, it started giving concern to Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Ifeanyi Ejiofor was asking questions. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, based on no criminal intention, you have any other choice. You don't have any other choice than to tell Ifeanyi Ejiofor to go. A man who fight to give you the leadership of IPO alongside the leadership of IPOB fought to give you discharged and acquitted. The tag is here, Sabo. You ask him to go. Now we are working with these people. What are their record? One, how to get life imprisonment with all their stupidity. I remember when Tina Samuru was shouting, how to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nga, how to kwale. You went to Atwala. Instead of you to look, Ima, see, I only one katane ekwe anushi. You can never if you are genuine, where you are today, you will not be there, Mazi. If you are genuine at all, where you are today, because the leadership IPOB have the capacity, even in Kenya. And even your brother said they are away raise the alarm. You could not come back to Nigeria. But they were dialoguing with those people until they went to work in Nigeria. IPOB went to Nigeria. They don't know what took you to Kenya. They still swing into action and get you discharged and acquitted. I don't know. That is why we are asking them that day. Now, discharged and acquitted, Nigeria obey your law and Nigeria show me the law. Which one is more preferable? Each judgment in Aka, you are holding judgment. Even though there is judgment contrary to that from Supreme Court, nobody will look into that judgment and discover that judgment is false. That the hand of executive is that they are the one that read that judgment. Now they are a diplomatic move. As a freedom fighter, why are you running up and down? You want to come out today, tomorrow, sending letters to a politician. How can a politician, no matter how that politician can never seek for general favor, rather than your government will give him tax. Government will give you tax. Do you understand me? Government will give him tax. And that tax is where government will stand. I could remember when so many things leak online. I go see Sarah Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your game. You have to destroy IPOB. That is the only thing. If you cannot destroy IPOB, we are not leaving you. And you have started. As far as you made a first step, you are not going back. And that is why you will sink more. Because you keep making mistakes. You will sink more. Imam pasa aka konye mmiri imam tobaza aka konye mmiri na erika azopta. Kama isi na kama ina agbaleka leka kama when you don't know that ihe na eme bu ihe ga-eri isi gị. To come back will be very difficult for you. In a water. So I just got a question about Mr. Also Umuezani, IBUB. If you have any question you want to ask, you ask. Stop disturbing me. If you have any question you want to ask, go feel free and ask your question. I'm here to respond to you. So, like I said in my previous video, when I was starting this video, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to tell you that Trump want to free Nnamdi Kanu, or Trump told Nnamdi Kanu that he's going to give him freedom. He's going to give Biafra freedom on his next administration. Yes, enwe m ike nkwu ebe akịta na bifo na amanye emene ndị ebe a na-akọrọ na yu chọrọ na na-asị na arọrọ m nrọ fụ Nnamdi Kanu ebe mepere ya prison si alaba all those things ka unu nedere na anụ. You don't care about truth. You don't care about truth. And that is what problem of that is when I know that Nnamdi Kanu is going down. Because when you started having fake lovers, fake online lovers, that they cannot, you know, how can you know protest for Nnamdi Kanu? Government will hijack it immediately because number one, the information I leak you go because that is why they are afraid of the leadership of IBAB. Even in Nigeria, they will secretly anchor a very heavy protest before now money for thousands of men na main road. It's not easy. It's not easy. Mbobring over online fake followers, online fake lovers. Oga, you are Otilo. You don't get me. You don't go. You understand me? Sabo is you don't even know the meaning of Sabo. If you want to talk about Sabo, you talk about Nnamdi Kanu. He's the greatest Sabo that ever happened to this struggle. A man who choose for his people to go down, for his people to die because of he want to come out. They live a reckless life where people name human shield. We fought Simon by here. Some of us become an enemy to some of our friends who are gullible and emotional at the same time. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going from different office to office, claiming the leadership of IPOB. Who told us that? Do we know that they negotiate with Sheyi Tinubu and his father for him to release Nnamdi Kanu on agreement? They told Kanu come online and told Nigerian government, Sheyi Tinubu, that another election is coming. So now I begin to ask. So Kanu, you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in detention till another 2027 election, because election is just next year. That means you people are going to negotiate another one. I don't know the previous negotiation you people have, but as time goes on, Chineke maka Chineke si eme nke ogechukwu otu a. Boy ke onye ọbụla hụ nke bụ eziokwu. Mgbe ọbụla mmadụ bido nwebe fake online followers, automatically that person, a freedom fighter like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those people who are claiming to love him are loving him emotionally. Maybe they are ignorant of what is happening, or they are ignorant of the situation on ground. Because number one, Ngwane claim fake love. Those men who sold their life, they give their life. Only do you anything to expect in return. Do you get my point? Somebody who can give his life is not expecting anything in return. Yes, he did well. The way we will normally remember Merok today, in every 30th May. Those are men who are determined for this struggle, who are freedom fighters. Those volunteer not the flan anymore, because they face death every day. Go abusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you are just wrestling with Nigerian government. That is how it's supposed to be. Wrestling. Those men that are doing the needful. You are just calling. because onwe ye megide ka apịa gị mgbe ndị amị bịara be nna gị. So what happened to that invasion? Ụmụnwa ga-amakwa nke bụ eziokwu. The information come to you that you want to anchor a salute to a security service you created in your father's compound called BSS, Biafra Security Services. That, Mazi, please don't anchor that salute in Nigeria. Who are you talking to? He anchored the salute, Nara salute to them. When he collected that salute, the next day, Operation Python dance at Chirokobia. Because he will tell you that it's because he told them to build seaport and this one. Yes, it's part of our demand. But I demand under IPAB because the demand of organization is different from individual demand. That is why I said it's eating the glory of people. So, glory in the mother corner. You can't just tell me that a man who is claiming to be a freedom fighter, who is leading mass movement, today is ex-leader, is in detention, creating fractions to the organization on a lead. How possible? You order them to shut down Radio Biafra because you want to create another radio. The same radio you na Biafra radio no Biafra radio no kwanda manandoshi. That the only way you can get truth is Radio Biafra. Same you go to the back now. Order that Radio Biafra, Biafran radio should be open and Radio Biafra should be shut down. Then now we know the approach you are moving. Then you are pleading for house arrest. That now any need on a house arrest to make this job so easy and smooth for you. Because I want to let our people know that every DSS Sokoto is being scrutinized. The government knew the incoming letter and outgoing letter. The incoming letter for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and any outgoing letter for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every down discussion is being taken. Yes, you must stand to that. Against nature, you want to destroy. You agreed to destroy IPAB. We must monitor you to make sure that you destroy IPAB. You must not go against the agreement. Every information now put from DSS from Sokoto is well known by the government. They approved it. Without approval, it cannot come out. Even no go say, you no go see that signature sign. Even a lawyer, they go collect them for road to tear them. Instead, no, if you go outside, go talk am. Oh, can mark good. That one they accepted, they mark good. Now go. I can be to bragasi. Are you a thinker? Is your brain working? Is your brain working at all? If your brain is working at all, you agree with me. You agree with me. Your brain need to be working. Your brain need to be active. Your brain need to be active, young man. In another, your brain need to be active. Go away in another. Every information that comes out from Sokoto is well known by the government. Do you get my point? Okay, it's have you. It's have you. Man, I'm the kind of what I said. I want to Biafra. Nature has the authority. You don't want leadership. That you don't want leadership now. Yeah, my bonny get I support nobody hope to support Omba. It's nature godfatherism. That godfatherism. We must tell you that this struggle about the world will also know that we are mean about what we are doing. When you say you are civilized, the world want to have a civilized country in Africa. They don't want to another Sudan. Yeah, they will be sending aid every day. Yes, I'm on a hard end, but they also don't want problem. They also don't want problem because problem will also cause some refugees or some asylum seekers coming to their place because they have laws that is working. Since you have law that accept asylum seekers, automatically when they come, you accept them. But once there is war, there must be asylum. You get my point? So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that he doesn't care about the presidency. He doesn't want to rule as a president. Now, common that Nenonanga, I think ease your power. Stop saying issue power. We want to ease that power. They go do no go do there. Let us fight for your release. Power. Because he doesn't want to, because automatically when he give out that power, everybody know gun on a table. He doesn't want to account for anybody. And he doesn't want, that is why he also wrote letter through his lawyer that telling the leadership that they should stay far from the finance. Then how can organization run without accounting? How can organization move forward without accounting, transparency? Do you get my point? How can organization go forward without accountability? No, let's assume now, organization, or let's assume now that now you have a various something you are organizing. Then or something, you have a committee, and every money that is coming is not being accounted for. And anybody who asks questions will be told that you should go and work, that you should forget about money. That is why you are from any man who you saw or you see anywhere who want to catch fish. Because when they over, because in what you over who it's possible in waking with us small fish. They be a cook the hook. Does it adopt a hook? But there's no way you get the hook can be happy matoganaka. Any man who want to catch fish and the walk over fish you monitoring with the big hook, because big hook na small fish and you want to catch big fish and don't want your hand to touch water. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the highest beneficiary of this struggle, you and your siblings. The highest beneficiary. Amanaka. The highest beneficiary of this movement. Please excuse, let me get water. We don't get Chineke, the room Chineke. So as I was saying, Nnamdi Kanu is the highest beneficiary of this movement. Yes. When you Jakunko Weme. And when him Jakunko Weme. And when him Jakunko Weme. And when him Jakunko Weme. My brother Konya Bruka Barao. Yeni na kwuru mgbe Simon otu aka Nnamdi Kanu esi koko ga since na aka ya esu oligona na ihe ọjọọ. Believe you me, he's not going to survive. Amam ko si go amam ki esi becha ya na akwa. My brother, onwe ihe ona mere anya, onwe ihe akwa mere anya o. Ọsọ ga bepụta ọbara taa. Ibe ọsọ ga malacha elu matu onye nwere anwe je ka ibili nwanna. You must face that reality. Me chọrọ ya. I told me, you will cry. When you get tired, you will shut up and face the reality. It's very simple as ABCD. If you want to cry, you can cry from now till next month. It stops nothing. Onye nwere anwụọla. You don't go. Enwe ihe ibere na akpa ọsọ ga mali elu zinki. Gba ụlọ gị ọkụ. It will not work that person. But what you could is not going to change anything on one. So he get made a equal at tia. maka unu nwa na-ekele m na unu na-awa unu ibụbụ na achọ ịrụ Nnamdi Kanu ọrụ, you want to work, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appointed you. Let me advise you. Ụkpana okpoko gbukwere bụ ntị chiri ya. If Nnamdi Kanu need his freedom, he knows what to do. But if from that side they choose to destroy the movement, believe you me, Umu Igbo, one thing I want to tell you that if you choose to walk alongside with him, you are going to go down with him. Going down with somebody stupidly is not love. Sanitation about love. Because you may not know the danger you are putting yourself to. Let me give you an example. Automatically now, I law Ejimakwe Mela IPOB because Mazi no Nigerian government in an IPOB terrorist organization. Yes, they tagged IPOB terrorist organization before the coming of ESN. Now, IPOB has filed a lawsuit concerning that, telling the government to remove IPOB as a terrorist organization in Nigeria and tender apology and pay for damages. The case no. Mgbe ị ga-adị busy ka ha na-eji call na emakasị gị arụ tam nọ na ya dị ezu ike sị ka mụ na ụmụnne m kpatụrụ nkata onye asị ebe o si na-edi stop ọgbakwa na ọ na-eme ego. Now ụmụ anụ anyị na-eme apụta na-eti anya na gị ego akwụọla gị ụgwọ ị na Nigeria gọọmenti ego ihe abụọ akwa onye iberibe akwa ka ị na-ebe akwa onye na-amaghị ihe ka ị na-ebe ịpụta ịkpọ onye na-etinye ndụ ya onye na-etinye ego ya ngwa na-enwebe ihe itiri you that have nothing to lose. Epụta na-akpọ onye na-etinye ihe niile o nwere sabụ na-ewepụta time ya common protest igebekwere for Biafra. Ị na-akpụzi onye megoro eme n'onwe nke ọ na-eme sabụ ị mana ihe ngwa bụ onye iberibe the most highest iberibe mmadụ m gụrụ n'ụwa. Ụmụ Chineke ya dara na mma ka anyị ga na-ekwu nkebe eziokwu gịnị na-eme ekwensu. Ị na-ada Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is working with you now will go down because your brothers, your siblings knew currently now that they are la. Also, with time, I could remember our people are too stupid. But in case I'm on it, those people were not that they escaped, but they have not. They narrowly escaped, but hala benanta. Just like those that are insulting the wife of Nnamdi Kanu. Woman akaya do chene nwere iyo mere unu na-akpụ ya unu akpụrụ ya n'ọnụ. Onye nke asef ye esekwu sisi je kparịba nwunye ya. Because I believe no nwe onye egwu ga-ekwe kparịa that woman, ọ bụ na ọ bụ onye nke anụ n'ime. Ga na-asụ nje kparịba ya. Na-eweta some ihe nwere ike ife a ga-eji wee propagate about the woman. If propagating about the woman have called, if you said you have evidence or whatever you're saying, just say that now you presently that you have evidence to tender in UK. In UK. A civilized country is only in Bongo. You go free because as far as you have not go to the side of government because all a politician. Mekota ekwuru eziokwu ma ekwuru achị as long as no it doesn't suit the politician I cannot go for aka. But if a place where law and order where they have human rights law where human rights where countries who respect human rights maka Chineke kere m na Ghana but my brother there when you allege you must prove. As far as you allege you must prove. That is why you must be very careful of whatever you are saying. So let me tell you, the woman have told you people to come, just have one representative in UK. But I've seen that nobody. That means automatically people are everything being said about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody who said it in on Western world. One Nnamdi Kanu ọkwabara IPOB na Germany. He was calling his brother to tell the leadership to cancel. Even with a judgment. In the organization, your brother, in his own issue. No. It's a Diego organization. And I took this only again in order to go up. Because all business now. Because these people now have faced struggle. Ego na apụtazi. A na-erizi ego anyhow. So ịchọkwa ka etinye onye ga-anọ under your control. You know what? Na mgbalite m otu a. Ịchọ ka etinyekwa onye nọ under your control ka ibiro kwekọba ego. Iwe jeje gbaba akwụkwọ na court. Were akwụkwọ ahụ ịgba na court. Sorry. Were akwụkwọ ahụ ịgba na court send a letter were ya jeje nye enyi gị nwoke. Ndị Ogbuara ọbara gị. It will not get to the IPOB. Oruzie mgbe IPOB inwetere judgment. Then IPOB, I call the IPOB to come and answer their fine. Because they are a registered organization na Germany. They are well registered in Germany. IPOB is not aware of this lawsuit. They have to appeal. Immediately they appealed. Nke a bụ Kanu Kanu agbakwuo nwanne ya nwoke n'ime prison. Na DS si ya biko ya gwa ndị a ha wepụ the case. IPOB si no, now they must get the justice. Na ya nwabara dị akwụkwọ mana ka o si gba dị akwụkwọ you go remove it. Mana ka ekwe ka esi gịnị ka ya akọrọ court. Agwa m nso n'obodo ọbụla na-arụ ọrụ, country na-arụ ọrụ. You don't do nonsense there. Mgbe a na-ekwusa ama na-ekpo na-etinye Nigerian government na Nigerian government is running away. They don't want to come and tender evidence against Simon Ekpa. That they are running away. That the government is running away. They are now call bullshit. Without knowing. Even that then, Nigerian government, that this guy is automatically working for Nigerian government. That Nigerian government in Abebe because somebody can government have to react. In the family, in also one family now lost on mad. It's not about criminality. Go and verify. Or you have your access to information. Network and appear Mazi. It's a banket. Because I banket to go my own community. There I have my brothers and sisters. So they don't carry attack come. Because share because power tap or because like Kanu because share na they are now report to the Hana report to my account because they are reporting it. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to a drop of water cannot touch it. Nnamdi Kanu, they have a propaganda can able. They are in Western world. They to get lawyers is very cheap. That those who are alleging that one nigga Kenya or na Kenya, no go na Kenya, no go moto na Kenya, no meren cause. They should come and prove it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ime they just sign no they to UN. Why can't you file those people? File them, use a lawsuit against them. File a lawsuit against them. Like I said, it's free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu branimia. On a arrogant, on a galadima. I want to advise you that the only brain because you may think that you want to save him. Because you want to save him, get destroy IPOB. IPOB get destroy again. IPOB is gonna destroy him. Oh yeah, I got Simon Ekpa a tip of ice block to him. A tip of iceberg be to him Simon Ekpa. You must go in for it. You don't know. Okay, you don't know. You don't know. This present IPOB leadership, how they mean? They are ready, they are mean. These people have documented everything. IPOB is now a strong institution. Don't go close. I'm going to DSS na Sokoto. If you go, just go to anywhere, any unit of IPOB that is registered with IPOB. In fact, you have got anywhere with the name of IPOB. In that Washington, no. Of course, not Washington DC. Or it's a picture. Simon Ekpa secretary picture. Say go with the Finland Prime Minister. but then was in Bosuru, and I don't know what you contact PM in the Finland. PM, I'm going to fake PM when in the prison on the that it's an again and they are not against whatever you are doing. Do whatever you are doing, but whatever Bob and mother email don't tamper with someone's life. I mean anything that have to do with terror or anything or violence. Because anything that reported about that with evidence, automatically you go in for that. IPOB to come and testify. Are you not there? How did the court knew that IPOB is functioning in Finland? He said, well, the prosecutor know. The prosecutor was not by IPOB, or it's just an ordinary IPOB member. The prosecutor so no, yeah, IPOB is registered organization here in Finland. I have to invite them. When they come, they said they tender their evidence before the judge. Oganga. You can't stay in Finland, the Mopta. You the guy of terrorism, financing of terrorism. Case yakete to logo. Case file in fact, that guy am Nnamdi Kanu kagakaya because when can Nnamdi Kanu later near pardon, but young is not nke ogala. Otoko ya dekwa gunwa aka eji we make scapegoat. Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ iji gwe agbazu afia na. You know, na family ya. O nwere ike mmiri mara ngwere ka oke go ngwere. Egu abo oke, nwa obo nwa oke. Nwa ke ya na akpọ Belgian rat. Oke Belgian. Ije soro ha mmadụ mmiri. Oyi ga-atụgbu gị, ya anwụ. To God who made me. He might survive here. He might survive here. Also now, obviously not the DOS. Now they made DOS. I just to any IPOB unit. You know how they made today with Simon approach. Only they can mother call when government started publishing your publishing, government be the publishing Nnamdi Kanu order. Now publish his statement to somebody who is facing terrorism, somebody who is being convicted of terrorism. Imagine Abana Bakashaka Nondo Atoyanga, life imprisonment. Then he will be issuing order. Government and promote to the order. Government is aware of the order. Because you are in their custody now. You are in their custody. When you are coming in, they know. When you are going out, they also know. When you are coming in to that Sokoto, they know. And also when you are going out, they know. Because when you go there, you must say who you are. Okay, but visiting, yes. Now, IPOB members not in Nigeria. Because automatically, I must tell you, now IPOB is illegal, illegal in Nigeria. Otu osi wedding na talk. IPOB is illegal in Nigeria. So, umunne Nnamdi Kanu ana-eme na ha na-agada. Sina ha ba IPOB Enugu. Ndị asị na ha ba IPOB Igbo ọcha. Agbaye kamera na-egosi ihu gị na-ekele ma IPOB member. Oh. I'm very sorry for you. They are crying that IPOB is the member of those who, yes, IPOB, that is who they are. Anytime open with them, when you resign honorably, they may not publish your name, that you are not. But when you started questioning the order, doing otherwise, going the side of criminality, they must tell the world that you are no more with them. They will not tell the world what you are doing. Only when they now started finding some information about you. No, maybe they have information about you. They will still come to the radio and tell the world that so that Abu Heroichi as no IPOB member, tag here on IPOB. Okay? Everybody don't need to be IPOB member to follow up what is going on. It takes you, give use to work, to know the truth and also filter lies. About propaganda. All this propaganda will come and go. You don't want to read propaganda. Do you want me to read propaganda for you? Do you want to read propaganda? I will show you propaganda. So you must have sense. If you choose to work with Nnamdi Kanu and his family, I would advise you that they will push you to where you will not come out. When you know the weapon for IPOB in the Western world, that if you attack them, mother system is working there. ije mee attack isi na ya abata no isi na ndụ eji ara atọ gị ụtọ do you just try it out selfishly ihe na a na-eme bụ same thing with Kanu nta na ụmụnne ha ekpupụla mask the same approach ka onweghị ha ga-emenwuzi this time around because ha agbachala last card ha with Simon Ekpa ntiri boss ha nwụrụ Simon Ekpa yom ara agba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mgbe ọ nọ na IPOB akụchiela Simon ara agba ya ọ pụta na aba who is that person who is that bagger that now ọ pụta 1 minute 1 seconds na insecurity ga-akwụsị na South East lie na then create am na he was part of those who create that insecurity. He's aware all they are aware. That is why I don't want to mention the name of Simon Ekpa even though then yana Simon Ekpa enweghị okwu ọ chọrọ itiwe aka oyibo nsogbu na court because ọ bụ na o kwuputere kpọ Simon Ekpa then because mgbe Simon Ekpa gabe n'ime Simon Ekpa ga-echi ụta mepe otele otu nwoke sendịrị nudu picture nwunye mmadụ Nelly of Egbo sendịara nudu picture na ike onye ọbụla ekiri otele kirie na nwaanyị kirie Nelly of Egbo nwaanyị Dr. Nelly ike ya awụsara na social media Nelly na-eme idu otele ya awụsara na social media Simon post otele onye ọbụla ekiri otele hey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu metusala ha they will still voice out everything now with time okay ga-emecha bịawa when their interest stop coming mgbe interest ha jubaziri oyi i question bazie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then ajubazie ego onye sigisi mgbe na another the offer you don't know that you are the propagation a na-enye gị na anọ na nne ya anya na ebe na ya si ekwukwana ka ọ gaa nga ya rịọba leadership ya ekwukwana ka ọ gaa nga madam ma iwetara ego ya aga nga you know what leaving you is like betraying those who have sacrificed their life for this struggle maka Kanu Kanu alongside ndị niile ka agakwa nga because amam na they will push people stupidly they will fall into that victim in case na ọ bụ gosi ife na-akpagharị ndị mmadụ na phone nobody is holding you if you have number you call but one thing you must know eji n'aka gị egbu onwe gị oga ejila aka gị egbu onwe gị Nnamdi Kanu is not there to save you akwa Kanu Kanu ka a na-ajụ na court what is your kedu onye osi unu were go organization ọsụ na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now court if court order you to go and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now as an evidence as to come and testify as the leader of the ex-leader of the group how possible is that Nnamdi Kanu will come and testify? It's not possible. Automatically you have gone ala Mago abungo onye Igbo achọrọ iji uburo go wee ṅụrụ akamu you that want yourself you want them to use you as a sacrificial lamb aye ejige chụ aja onye ọbụla mana Nnamdi Kanu is a manipulative human being onye abụ a well function trained ekperima ama aka that is a case study I am aya de eligwezie m bịazie ndị dị ndụ asị na information mgbe Buhari dead 2018 I mean to say stroke 2019 to who bụ eligwe gwara ya ọ bụ eligwe nye m na-ajụ na ọ bụ eligwe ezie ya enweta information kịta na ọ na-enwetazi even before he went to Kenya the information stopped coming eligwe ezi mgbe ọ nọ n'elu ike nwaanyị eligwe ezi ya na ọ ga Kenya na a ga-enwude eligwe ezi ya na ọ ga Kenya na ọ ga-enwude you will not come back achọghị m maka isi ga-eche ya ebe erizi n'akwa obecha when you cry finish ọ pụtagodu ọ ga-eyi okpu APC wee pụta that's anyị emegide ya ihe ifrotansi kpụrụ okpu a ebie ya APC bie left and right okpuru ya n'isi ya otu asọ ndị Igbo o si wekpuru nke ya o ya ekpu nke ya wee pụta ma atụrụ gị asị Okay, it's a government in a lakwe in they don't care. Government don't care about Akwi in but they don't care. Open care they will have Mambulata in Nigeria self. They will not even bring him back to Nigeria. Like I said before, the government, they are much aware that Nnamdi Kanu is not a freedom fighter. He's not fighting for freedom, rather, because he's aligning with them now. Hanako, they always come to visit him now. Kenya. They see. Now then they are telling you they are communicating. In idea number Ima. Allen Onia Mabiaku Nnamdi Kanu no Muniego. Do you know? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they came to Radio Biafra to thank Allen Onioma that he gave him money. IPOB. The money Ifeanyi has been giving them. How did they tell you? Have they tell anybody? Rather has seen all the man. Ifeanyi Ejiofor today, a man who have fought, who have put his life, PA Yangwala, Abanama attack bear. Allow Ejimako Bongo, the Nigerian government done may attack. Monobin Abuja. On another libo. It's everything. Ndianeja from Nnamdi Kanu claim IPOB principal officer. Ela Ebiache la DSS when you get Meggy. Ta, say conversation and when reason need you be. You have assigned for that job. That is why they allow you to come. If you are genuine, come. You can't even come. You didn't go about gambling. For people saying, oh God, everybody will not be in prison. Government might do everything to track you down, but in your game, government are doing easy if you are not diplomatic, if you are corrupt a little. They will use corruption to bring you close. That is why if the way they want to institutionalize IPOB now, it will be very difficult for government to penetrate. How can? Because IPOB will now have laws. Now have laws that when you fail to that law, they will sack you with the backing of the organization's laws, terms and conditions. Ekwela mi ọzọ ngwa bụ onye isi akpụ achọrọ iyuzu ngwa na dị tugoli bụ ngwa bụ ebo nọ n'ime ọhịa a na-asị ka eti Biafra land of fire ya anwụ ị na-ege m ntị you go go down amaraka see youth anyị niile egbusiri na ọsụ ma ohu ma eyi ala the rest of it ọkigbe ma ndị nke agenta executuru na 3 boys abi 4 boys ụmụazị ndụdụ n'ime kwesịrị ije gbara onwe ha mbọ ihe eji kpọpụta ha n'ime ebe a bụ men on ground a na-eme ihe Biafra. They are emotional about Biafra. They want freedom. Most of them ama ha. Most of them bụkwanụ ndị na-eme ayez na ndị na-eme court. So onye court ibi ya nọrọ di ya ọsọkwa na onye adịrọged ka akpọpụta ya ngwa na nwoke bezo na agụgụ gị ya na-arụ ịbata eburu pompation na egbe binye gị a na-eji ezi gị on of dirty job ị na-eje along the line anyị apịakwa gị. Government mgbe ọbụla insecurity last bara mana government is aware of it. They are well aware of it. The agenda is for a purpose. The insecurity is for a reason. After all, you can add when you in the game. They don't care about you. In Nigeria doesn't care about if you leave or not. They don't care. Your government doesn't care. Open an Air Force you failure. They have their GPS. So they have known this. How many signal? How many terrorists? How many go direction? Then your pilot will not lift failure. Hopefully, you will not leave the area where terrorists bomb on this. Total community. Otu am manaya de man is wrong. Make it up Saturday. Or damn is Chineke amanko. But that is the situation we find ourselves. That is why we are looking for a working country, a country where we have everybody will be well trained, will be far from criminality and corruption. Nnamdi Kanu is well corrupt. We don't need such person in lead the organization like Biafra, because I am with equity, justice. A man not in the midst of justice, name injustice, or don't possible. Yeah, we didn't go yeah, we appreciate him. Because he was because if you are diplomatic, you talk less and act. You talk less. If you have anything to lecture is there. You are good in lecturing people. You are a historian. You come to the radio, you Sari Dokubo also fought for his release. Also, Nnamdi Kanu were released in Nnamdi Kanu 2017. They participated to pressure government to let him go. Now, young operators in us know that Sari Dokubo 20 million na radio and they buy an Korea without reasoning. Somebody like Asari Dokubo, if you don't know him, what is 20 million to Asari Dokubo? Because he think he has media, he has large followers. If you want to, we will not use ayeje demede. Were ayeje demede were equal eh? Kwogire nwa. Agwa so na ifeanyi uba. No plane ya keji blata Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody cares if it is true. Nobody even ask me ifeanyi uba nwe private jet. Nobody cares. Even ebe bere gbatara umunne ya osi ya o gbatara umunne ya abana mbo ebe gbatara umunne ya ndị ladikpo ọsọ enyemaka mgbe Lagos steeti closura ime atarabo nwoke kobe ya sabo gbawa ya sabo ajaba pure water akwa onye na-alụburu ha ọgụ before if anyo ba if ọ na-alụburu ndị ma alaba ma aspanda sorry ladikpo. He has been fighting for them. Anytime Obuna, and with a little bit intimidation from the state government, or a kind of a little bit tribalism to affect the market. Or the Loru Muniogo. Only was on me also saying when I be a man. Only was on me. Manobira, actually, I butchala and a spanda. Umazi Simon Eba Butchala and name. That it was when we started reasoning, when we started asking questions, we later find out that when all these things was happening, when all this rumor, Simon Ekpa and his gang was carrying all this rumor, Nnamdi Kanu and his family, even when IPOB come on air, because when I get that is why there is not everything the leadership will come and tell you. Because when he get make what also na ebe akutubo okwu ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-eme ejige onye obuna ga-eji hapụ go there for now. Onye obuna aghọla sabo. But you must face the reality now. Nke bụ eziokwu ahụ ị ga-face ya. Ajụ oge ma chọrọ ya ma chọọ ya. Is a truth is by force or by choice. Because it will always stand by you, or it will always stand in front of you, whether you like it or not. That is truth for you. When you are ignorant of truth, Mazi Keke, I respect, sir. When you are ignorant of the truth will always keep speaking until you weren't taken about, no by force. Those people know here. By IPOB, they think na agwa ndị anụ ana akpọzi IPOB na agwa ha na ndị a ihe a na-eji ime n'ime ebe a na ohi nke a na-eji. And you know, let me tell you that government is aware of it. You meet some places have vandalized aluminium zincs, vandalize your MTM mask, vandalize your transformers, vandalize your high tension wires, vandalize your remote cable, and many things have vandalized. But some big money, Busisi their property in that also local government, some villages there. Now, I want to ask you a question. How did those boys move those items out of us? The buyer does all that thing. How did they manage to come? Do you understand me? Those items, those iron, those MTN mask, sorry to say telecommunication mask. Those telecommunication masks in that community have vandalized. They pull down. All mad but an engineer really pull the thing down. They cannot do it. It takes somebody mad and do you know the funniest thing? Let me tell you. If opening will go see a man on the security in Europe, those people, they are working hand in hand. On the security, what because more about a businessman, security man, I'm gonna make confidence, even though I know that not black market. As a businessman, let me just give you as an example. But the only man who know he is non-government this thing. Only government target terrorists then that means how can I survive it? You can which bush I won't follow come at Bhutan Express. Because when you go to that kind of large quantity of ngwahe, I don't know si on nature, no si nne. Or anywhere. You can cover me anywhere. But automatically your motor gabeludu and the motor gabeludu have on small bus or bonsiana. It's going to be a big maybe 10 tire or 12 tire. Then 12 tire or buffet government ama. Yeah? Government affair. Ni meba ha motor na ha for years. Or ba dia load ngwa ahia. Although the checkpoint na dia mana na here onya abu na abu is not legal because onwe ha akwụkwọ ojiwe buru. Then or gafere. Don't you know that now no business? They are all partner in crime. Ha no onye aba izu ano na izu agbara agba ka ewe mebi ala Igbo. And that is what they used your brother. Onye ndugi. Oh he used the women ala Igbo. Akọ ya mmiri. Oh he used onye ndugi ahụ. Onye so nke Israel ga. On na palom here. The picture was here. Governor turn on camera now. You will see ndị mama. Then I buy my house, man. Picture of here in my house. If you enter my sitting room, my living room here, no there. It was when battery anga kam were ya get to. Bem matabara no nya be ekpere maka m were get to. Aga ada agba egwu eziokwu mgba. Onwe ihe megide n'ụwa ka okwu ashimeri eziokwu. Ha yes ihe ọ ga-emedebe bụ ute aka. But ma wayo na ama njite aka, social media na-enye aka ekwu eziokwu ewepụta evidence. Ọbụrụ oge Kochukwu ha wọtụrụ ike ha social media na-adịcha ha onye ọbụla na-emere ihe dị ya mma. Simon Ekpa ante niile bụ agbata ike eweta ego a na-enye Nnamdi Kanu ntiri ego kwụsị ịbịa. That is when Age Mako and Nnamdi Kanu was angry at Simon Ekpa. That is that time ha chọrọ ime onwe ha jigijigi. Ọ kpọrọ Kanu nta sị ya na ọ chọkwa ka abọ ike. He said it on his program. O kwuru ya that na Kanu nta ịchọ ka abọ ike. Kanu nta Kanu okwuru okwu ọzọ lakpuo. They are the contractors. They are all partner in crime. The only thing different, they don't put here and you then now, Simon Ekpa kita na. How was any person to call? They have to remove their mask. Now they can't put mask and keep us. You have removed mask. That is why leadership would ever about thought to say, now you catch my powerful. How can I use my powerful? Hapiachi mbaka leadership for na this man akwadogo piachizie yanwa suspend his office obidoze dejebeze akoto wopteze US Sokoto same because onwe any reasonable IP onwe onye IPOB of both former and present that will accept that offer no suicide mission ko. They have to seek an novice who doesn't know. Somebody don't really take time. Na the thing before now my name no really share. They will use you, they will dump you. And how you use wogi? Elala. They will dump you. If you say Ota Simon never say facing kia kita. On the facing kia na on afwe. Ebo no kita na o no ndu ya ala ni because up to you face another one. He's going to face another one. Ndu ya agula. That is how it's going to be this time around. The leadership are mean. Agwe Chikom, give one Igbo si na ntiga na ani. Paul Achebe, I'm going to claim IPOB. KDA provost in Italy. The meeting. I will be asking that critical question. Go to meeting in an IPOB meeting. You may na unity made the meeting. Where IPOB go see no ni ho. Ka emechanu ka amara tie mbe na bụ nke bụ oke But you will not do that. Oh, for akwa kunga no na social media. Otu onsi buy camera na na-ekwu. Unu kucha ya. Ikwugide were ọnụ gị kwute nke dere nke ga-ekpukwe gị n'ime. Because unu enye gị tax. You want to continue to be relevant. Otu anjide ka ọnụ ya si agba. I can't listen to this people even 1 second. Because ha kwuo okwu 100 0. Ihe abụ 1301. Uru adị n'isi azụ. In fact, uru dị n'isi azụ sef ebe ha nwanụ. Ije ge hunting. Go on eje ge hunting. Man, sometimes I will go to their page. I will be seeing 20 something comments. Now for 10 years. Now only under here. Or maybe business can come. Only open can make here. And then we could go to Indirect and online now. Go and like and share, comment. They contacted me during the time of Simon. Njuba na haduju. Njuba has some questions. We entered so many platforms. Ajuba has some question. Ajuba has some questions. You know what? Ajuba has some questions. Oyaba. So, Nnamdi Kanu, you are go la. I told me maki esi back where. Mu ebela nke mdebe. I have to tell you the truth. Isi tata begida akwa. Inege munti. Begida akwa ga ibecha ya nwe ihe megide ko ijero ebe mmadụ nwere ibebe itibe ticha oga reality a bụ obere oge fuko onye a na-eti mkpu ka ọ na-azọ bịa. That is normal thing. O kwete n'ihe otu kwuru ọla n'oge. Nnamdi Kanu kwetekwa n'ihe otu kwuru. Nke o kwetere with Nigerian government all ọla ya for getting to 6 years now. Cha. Ị na-aghọta? Ọrụ ọla ya cha. Ị na-aghọta? Onwe he cannot escape this route. IPOB bụ deity ndị mmadụ were ndụ ha wee hibe IPOB. Some those who are no more in this struggle can take ideas to those who are determined for this struggle, because so many people in this struggle they are fools. No, despite that Nnamdi Kanu is not have a tenant, they have a landlord. That is not the reason, because if it was what he told them in the morning, they will not die. Before I myself I na-ekufe offense onye ọbụla atụtụrụ ya kuriko. But it's because they have to protect their leader who they put in the front. That is why they have to lay down their life. Can sacrifice mmadụ nwere ike ime gị karịrị nke ahụ. Ihe aka mmadụ mechara somebody aka obi were ego ọbara na-eri. Edebere ya 5-star hotel ọrarụ a freedom fighter. In a chomma, Uto Noketa, I don't have cream and robin. Kem natural muffle, and my bakam that take with me. Even though you want to look beautiful, fine, but when you are a freedom fighter, or the government is need a freedom fighter. That you can live Nnamdi Kanu, you can stay inside the bush with ESN, no one is near Fendam, AGAI near Fendam. You cannot stay inside bush 1 week. Yeah, stay care. Even Sunday Igboho is more stronger than him physically. He may go school, he may be wise more than Sunday Igboho, but Sunday Igboho can even make it to in order to because I'll go talk to before when he struggle. You know what? Mazi will take it, the money. Since we go there to Tarazi liberation, or the can there, the money, no, go the bumper. Millions of dollars. Akoyola. It's very, very unfortunate. And some people know, man. Oh, it's not the able to go and gather yourself. Gather IPOB, Sinable IPOB gather. One of Chris Mogu, Ogande Sokoto. Ogande Sokoto declaration, because all Sokoto declaration that gave birth to Chris Mogu. They know they cannot give it to any reasonable IPOB member, because 70% of those who are still in IPOB, even present and past, Marika Methuselah. Like I keep saying, Methuselah will be one of the Asabo Metabohik. Come back to this date now. Kwan me kuru. Metusala ga-abọghị ike. Wow. Ihe niile zoro ezo ga-apụta ife. Obi a na-etimeti na because mgbe aha ihe ga-ejizi ya na-eme bụ caricature. We use it and teach those who went down stupidly for that. Because ọ bụrụ maka nke a na-eme na ọkwa mmadụ bụ egbe n'ime ọhịa na-eme na-agụ code of conduct. Na-agụ code of conduct ịnọ na ime ọhịa mmiri ihe niile na-apasị maga. I buru na-agụ code of conduct kemgbe starting when ngwa na-enweghị ihe ma ignorant chọrọ igbu ịjụkwara nwoke starting when kemgbe IPOB bidoziri ememe meeting etieje kamera na-eme meeting a na-afụ iru onye ọbụla just to deceive you. Mgbe ọbụla ị nwere fake followers ọ ga-ele ala you are God. Ndị na-esozi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Peter Obi bido campaign na they will push that the attention will die in total. Ebido campaign 2027 this obedient whatever ihe niile na-ekelem lovers you will go alcohol that will be the end. Ayaba akodebe. Before that time say people will know the truth. People eziokwu eji amanaka. How can you cover the truth? How possible is that? Some people got up at jogging. Say, what happened since Nnamdi Kanu? No, nobody said such a thing. You see, in life, everything in life has time and season. You don't know that everything has time and season. Reality is there. Video since morning, but because of now, tab weekend also go je chikọta ihe nwezi m rice be m si ngwa je bute na rice gute ihe ndị eji wee na-emekọ n'ụbọchị ka ụbọchị na-aga. Achị m ụmụ 5. My last born ọwụra ya bụ 5 minutes. Anụ m ekuni ya na pampani ya na-echelu ka nwatakịrị. Otu am na-eme video akịta na obere oge I was there doing the video before tetere onwe ụra. I have to hand him over to his siblings. Buru ya kunyu ụmụnne face kwe my reality. But since ya na mama because ụmụnne ya dey visit every weekend, they have to do some house kept. You know what? Abụnụ mmụọ ga na-arụzi na onye mụtara ụmụazị ihe egburu onwe. You know what? There are my duty is to provide. So that is the reality we are talking about. Make sure that I that father. You know what? Make sure all I every same video will roll 20 minutes in what I can because some going to have the start we are the on. You know what? That's the reality. You cannot run away from it. That's the truth. So I'm going to put on dinner winning. It's all to a course. Mother putana or put on social media and I high pocket. And a fundraising. Whatever whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say goes. A man who promised us that he is not interested in being president. Can anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say goes. Now he was claiming ignorant that he is not seeing what was going on before. It was it was like I'm not part of. I saw God. I saw Azomdo. Azomdo na Sinamba na this man na Simon ain't anything in common. Mazi, they should not. People should stop linking Simon to Nnamdi Kanu. Oga government Diego.
Bluetooth cancelled.
Government Diego. They have instruments.
Bluetooth connected.
They have instruments, they have agents. Go about looking him and our package it is. Government they have agents, they have money, they have connections. So what you don't know, they know. They know Nnamdi Kanu is not a freedom fighter. That's why I had him there. So they did not catch Nnamdi Kanu. Now Biafra struggle will die. No. They know that IPOB have a strong leadership. Yes, we cannot say that so many things he says. Yes, so many things but he's not doing it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself knew that IPOB has a very giant, strong leadership. The heart of IPOB is very hidden. It's very hidden for someone to penetrate. In other, they know. So Mbaha captured the young man. In other, Mbaha captured the young man. Who is this? The reason I use the organization because they even though they know the leadership is strong, they know that that when he gives command, they listen. That if they give command, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give order, they listen. But they never knew that it's going to be this harsh and difficult. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in there, he accepted their offer for money. Since all quoted in the Nigerian government, here, game for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had he been is really resilient because they couldn't leave her. Had he been Nnamdi Kanu is resilient, by now, but he accepted that offer since morning because he don't want to stay in detention. The man freedom fighter and live large. Lego. Now we have Bruka. Freedom fighter and live large life. That is material things in most especially wine. Freedom fighter like wine. If you look at before. Even politicians, they love women, but not all. Because they know they have enemy. Man, a freedom fighter and Kekebo, Aquankete, breeze never to. Oh, I'm going to head in a skirt. Omawu. Yamakarama wine. That all is not a freedom fighter. Oh boy, a freedom fighter, don't disturb yourself. Oga is not a freedom fighter. He's not by yabbing. Only freedom fighter na call 5-star hotel. Yeah? They live large. Up now. I'm not into them. I can metal and money. Yeah? Oga pay. We accepted it. But in other way around, we will take the positive side. We must abandon the negative side. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not that cho on radio, that he knows the power of media. He was not using it. That is why he's not facing anything that concerns IPOB. As in IPOB, as a leader of IPOB, not here on the face. Or not Biafra, or he is looking for Biafra. I don't want to charge this year. He's not there. Near the very idea of his arrogancy, that harsh words, that undissect words, all the audio and all up on radio, NSAS problem. I'm here Basara IPAB, the Biafran struggle alongside NSAS. He joke winning me try hijack in Abasag. Ema winning me try hijack in Abasag. Yes, we know that Nigerian government don't have the jurisdiction to try you here. But you know too well that this place, Kenya, his life is at stake. You know about Basama, Bruno. Save. Then he never country, Emana law. It's not possible. law because you don't want if you each other big ego. The only thing that took Nnamdi Kanu to African countries is that he wants a country that where the system is not functioning. Ebo gana maka with the government itself. Ego, extravagant life, live extravagant life. Naga with escort. That is what the place he want to. That kind of life culturally live. He cannot live it in Nigeria because Nigerian government will not give him that this thing. In Awata, he knows that he cannot live such life in Europe. Also, because of little question answer Aza. Obalaga. Mazi, welcome. Mazi, you are loud and clear. Okay.
For me, 1 hour. No, 1 year now. Or the IPOB. No, 1 year. I had 100,000.
Mazi, about you. Anyway, the question of Mazi, IPOB is more than 100,000.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Against now. Yeah, we'll go in $100 every month. One day, Nigeria government offer carry that money. Most of our people have calculation. 100 euro times 100,000. You might go down. Always go
I'm telling you.
So when you get the government, and as he takes now, or when Nigeria government now see Mazi agreement, they must accept their own offer. Or when you better, or when you better, my brother, or when you let all they are now control that letter money for even Anishina Kawada to Kayana Boya DSS. I just write all the letters over the detail what we are. When I say how much they will not
immediately.
I'm not going to one very, very careful. What the other work at man and I'm my work is up. Also, I have best friend of second Nnamdi. I let me actually don't see anybody. I'm telling you. Most of you will not understand the plan of this. We are getting call every day. Even ordinary people. Or look at Solomon. This man came on air in 2019. He removed that guy. But you want to UK. Auto Akona, but even though other claimants of Senate the board rejected it. Or wherever this man Naga Bena to use them to fight this leadership. What I'm asking them now, how about you free these people, man? And what are the good in this side? Now, the family of Martin and Carlington, fine boy, and one anybody the good. And we have a struggle, we want to get elected. Maybe our boy is school leader, or anyone, the school leader, and Chadi wouldn't be no country use that school leader. The two countries that use school leader, the Western world doesn't like them. I'm going to see all the time. You can go and verify. We are North Korea and the Iran and American. All I want to use it to print. But today, they are cool. You say, oh, you're doing it, and you met a guy. Yeah, I think on him. But on him now, when they want to win the law, the case of Germany, only they go to Germany. But when the German national cabinet and the authority start winning them, yes, and those who sit there with all the things. Oh no, who do Exactly. So, but some people are saying, no, you're attacking him. But if this man, as he told us before, that the Biafra there that he cannot allow, this year now, okay, 60 years, yeah? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, early here with the problem with that you cannot question your brother, but you want to question the Dozium, you want to question Tinasa, you want to question Albania. But to Kalun on Germany name order. Ogalaga sign a contract with the contract fell because on bank on a order, bank on account order, Comana, Mapoya, will be another order. Any thing at home, Yakantaya. Every press release Yakantaya because he was showing to Itubu all you had in charge, all how had in charge. When those people find out no how had in charge, I may abandon. Oh, you may have the Ghana Twitter, we had an agreement. People tomorrow agreement to the Nnamdi, not Nnamdi. All because of the election.
They cried over it, you know.
We keep on saying the truth, my brother. I sent the only body. Also, I had the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu show remorse. And whether any single remorse also okay. I made a mistake in this one. Let us correct it. No, everything all the right. Everything. So, Onagwam na Ayaga continue in Nigeria like this. Yawuru na Inwetezie Biafra Waya was second citizen no type to the one in Nigeria.
I tell you, that's not tenant Konobu.
But you don't reggae. Like I said, how they take care of another 3 years. But we must continue to educate our people because you know the problem. Long Kabiaku, I see the baby woman. Only Potabiaku, I see no IPOB member. But in the middle, are they IPOB member? Only one, somebody like Yamama, how many times I'm asking you your head. Okay. But we need $100 million to bribe people in Biafra. I don't blame them. Yeah, I know. So, my brother, I was very surprised seeing your head today. Let me come and support you. All is very, very important. These people don't know that. When you actually might not get
yes, no.
Only after today, they now. They will not believe it. That is on there. When the way I can remember and again,
we are finding the war is you will
now for you. I am not. Yeah, I told you I will know how many people have you. And I will know how many people are going to continue. Let them continue.
onye akita na bụ onye isi Italy Mazi KK Oda and about the Italian coordinator in the IPOB. We salute him, we respect him so much. In the Abonde name no nya name na gaga. The Abonde name na nya na gaga. People who are putting their money. Obo ndị na anara glory. Ọrụ aka na arụ. Otu anọkọta na mmadụ aka na arụ ọrụ aka dị n'igwe na arụ ọrụ je na anara glory. Ndị ọzọ. Ihe mma bụ na ọ ga-adịcha mma. Otu Igbo bias na ote ka o ji jinjo na ọ ya dịrị mma. It's a matter of time. Onye na-ekwete n'eziokwu eziokwu ya ekwetere ya. Inwe choice. Is reality. All fact ka ọ bụ. Ị na-aghọta? Mgbasa amụrụ dike na mba ka amụrụ ibi ya. People should understand this. ngwa na-efu na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ ọkaka na-edo na ọ bụ ya nwa bụ Chukwu ị na-afụ anya. Yes, I was worse like you, my brother. I cannot tell you lie. Adị m ka onye ji odo ịma na ekpuchie ewere ihe kpuchie odo. To God, that na ahụ ụzọ. Adị m ka onye were tinye were ụbụrụ ma tinye were odo heavy mortar gbudo ya ụbụrụ akwụsị ịrụ ọrụ. We become I turn no that is done. Many people who fought against Simon Ekpa in order to make sure that our land is as peaceful. The insecurity that nabai many terendo. Many terendo, which you know. I'm going to watch on social media. On the Abu freedom fighter, born the very book, also very urgent toucher. Now, go and claim that name my name that you know when you are clapping hand for them in a haka. Who are the victims of Simon Ekpa? Who are the victims? Monagana. A community abatara, community deserted. Community now has to a community in Kegisi, community gathered in peace today. Some community are abatara that we are fighting to stop them, not to spread. Community was well booming. Nwa afia ihe dịka eko ụtụtụ na-azụsi ike eko ụtụtụ na-azụsi ike ọ ga-agwa ahịa dị n'ala Igbo hapụ egote eko ụtụtụ na ebe ahịa na-azụsi ike was shut down because of insecurity, because ị na-eme Biafra na village mmadụ Biafra ka Biafra nọ n'ọsọ Biafra nọ n'ihe ala local government ka Biafra nọ n'Ọkigwe. Now, that you are fighting for, you are there to chase Fulani. You are fake. Fulani are not there. There is no thick bush there. Mbuze and Mbuze and the Madnagadia stadium. Nobody testify enough go Fulani. Fulani have never attacked any community in also local government or the worst part of the he knows that I'm online. In a year, Fulani, you won't one day, you know, you go see Una he have a stage plan. Ije Kwame, a Laburo Campo, Amebia, or Battle Community, Kuriko. The Bunda Cavadocha. Family name where Yabasara happened to Babe Hoko. Because that aggressive. That means they now lost go there one of their own. They will leash it on our people. Obro your stupidity na akro haka. Ina akpo ina ehelu ho mama. Ejero hapụta kwazie ndami mechala. Ndami mecha ozo hala. Ha nwapụtazikwa ha na-agbaziri gị video. Na-agbaziri gị video ka ihe etizie ndị amị. Ka ịgbo ha ndị ọma. That na legodi ihe na-agbara gị video gị legodi ihe ndị amị ndị zu bịa mee be mmadụ. Na ọ bụ ndị zu ama ha ebe ha nọ chọrọ ha bịa. Why na block on ndị zu? Why na run gịnị ka ị na-agbakpụrụ n'ime bush? Mgbe ahụ ị mechara attack, why can't you stay there? As dị mkpa ebo. Kwesị na-egba ha bụ ka ibu. Why can't you stay there? Chebiri ha there. Ka ebe ha bụrụ battlefield unu ka unu na-abụ kpọtụkwa ya there. Unu kpọtụcha ya mana na amana dike na dike. Imecha the emergency attack gbakpuo n'ime. Nekwa ha sị gị na ebe ị nọ. The Nigeria government ebu ya tag ya ndị aka ha dị ọcha. Ịmana ịchọrọ igbu nwa nkịtị nye ya aja afọ. Ngwa ọbụnwa onye Igbo a na-ehe elu ha. Ị na-ehe elu ha na ha na-azụtara gị Biafra. Chineke ga-egbu gị na Biafra because number 1 bụ na ọ bụrụ ụdị Biafra ka anyị na-achọ. Nwere onwe anyị na-achọ abụọ nwere onwe. Mmadụ ga-emepụta ọtụtụ kwasị nwanne ya egbe gbagbuo ọbara enwezi ihe eji akpọrọ n'ala Igbo. Criminality akarịa. Ala Igbo na-atọ ka shuga ga-eme nọgide ebe nọ ọ na-agụ gị laa. Ị na-emezi icheta ala Igbo obi a na-amapụ gị. so many people nọchana, so many people self nọchana township chie igwe. No, ndị igwe gbapụtacha agbafusie from their community na ozi another community bụrụ ofu obodo je nọrọ. Some ndị PGs agbafusie ebe PG gbara ọsọ ọnwụ gburu ala ji nwụta ala ma jiri emekwenye ya gịnị. Ị na-akụrụ ha aka. Gentle ukwu okwu isi ya General Gentle mbọsị ihe ekwudo ya ama the meaning of general. Mbọsị acha oyibo na-asị ụtọ esi atụ ilu achanwe nwa obe gị ohu gị n'anya. Mbọsị Gentle a ga-agụgba gị ihe ekwudo ya one on one. Ikwu oge bụ eze kwudere ihe ekwu mmụọ chiri gị ọzọ mgbe aka ị ga-ama ihe mere onwe gị. That these people are not fighting for you. Somebody na fight ọnọdụ ka mgbe ha na-eme sit at home that no election that no onye pụta tụọ election agbagbo ka ihe ị ga na-agwazi onye pụta nwanne gị ga-abịa pụta tụọ election onye chọrọ ịbịa exercise his franchise, chọrọ ịbịa exercise his right. Ebe isi na ị nwere capacity to stop election. Ọ bụ ịma ebe NEC office nọ n'Imo steeti jee surrender there. Ebe isi na ebu dike na dimkpa. You have the capacity to stop elections. Mgbe Simon Ekpa nọrọ ebe a na-issue statement every day, 2 days sit at home, 1 week sit at home, 3 days enweta gị n'iro. Ịma ndị agbagburu because of that sit at home. Ịma ndị agbara moto ha ọkụ, ịma ndị agbara keke ha ọkụ, ọnwụ nne gị ndị aka ha dị ọcha na-enweghị ya mere. Most of them self lack the information. Because most of them ọ bụ na ha nwee the information ha ga-eji ụjọ paakị ya moto ha sị ka ha gbara nganga ọsọ, ha were ihe gbara ha were nganga gbara enyi ọsọ. Ebe nwere capacity to say that the election ama hold in Imo State. Ihe niile a na-emekọ bụ ihe niile ahụ to work on this one side favor or one politician's favor. Ego money na-exchange hand, contact na-aga. Ngwa abụ oluku na-enweghị ihe ịma. They are discussing. You get my point? They are discussing. Ngwa abụ oluku na-enweghị ihe ma a na-akọ. No nothing about what is going on. Just a na-egwa gị Biafra. As far as agwala gị na Simon Ekpa is fighting for Biafra. Mbọsị ọbụla ịpụtazi ebe a na-egu newspaper sị gị na Simon Ekpa emetikwe na US president. Iburu ya laro na ya don ebe ibi ofu enyi gị nwoke nwa ebe m nọ na-aṅụ nkwa egwe nna na-emekwa nke na-eme na Simon Ekpa na United President America nọ today na onye kwuru na ha na-asa ya na Biafra ma Biafra abala. Agụmata gị ụta ụka so na ihe mere gị ijide oluku ijide iberibe. Because ụka mere gị no information na ajị ihe ọbụla akụziri gị don't ask question were nabata ya with the Holy Spirit. Ihe ọbụla agwara gị nara ya rie na ọ bụ nri ọma, nara ya Holy Spirit nri ọma ka ọ bụ gị na Chineke nọ. Ịnara achịcha ndụ echi ụtọ achịka aka gị, ịnara achịcha ndụ echika aka like this achịcha ndụ crackers. My brother apụcha about fault gị. I know it's not your fault, but ị ga-eji okwefuru eju nke na ọ ya aṅụrụ ude ihe eji ire gị agwa eze gị ọnụ ihe amara gị by force, or you will be used as an example. I don't have to put on social media, but I'm not seeking for followership. I'm not seeking for me and the rebel because I'm going to Mazi. I'm here to preach to you because of Iberi. I'm here to tell you what is going to happen to you because of your stupidity. Yeah? You will go down with them if care is not taken. Adima yoga, Adima Simge, Agwanga Adima Bakangwa here like. It took one abacante. I come the nigga, my baroka, I come the nigga today. You see, Jogo, you must accept the truth. Truth to go by force. Truth to begin or by choice, or force to cobble. If you face the reality. Mgbe gị ghara reality ga-anọzi mana yes na agwabola gị eziokwu na ọ ntịchiri gị. Ụgbala okokpoko gburu bụ ntịchiri ya. Mgbe ndị mmadụ na-akụrụ ha aka ụmụ ọma. Gambe bu subu ngongon. John onye ga-ebugote garage n'elu ngon. Ma hapụ na ebe a mmecha m na-eme akwụ. Gị bụ onye na-asị na naanị ihe agaghị ga-afụ gị. Many of them nọ n'ime today. Enwe ndị a na-etinye mgbe a na-eji ama no election. A na-etinye ha ji na-ama ha matara ediecha ha jee macha ya na mana fensị ndị amị. Aka ji so many nọ n'ime. Go and give them. From Nnamdi. Aja na amaje ma poster. Eno onye isi dị mma na etinye gị je ma poster na Army Gate, Army Barrack. Ije na ama. Asị gị je paint fence. Paint cha ema nke ị ga-ama. All those things. What does it have to do with Biafra? Ọkwa amaghị ihe a. Ọkwa that same amaghị ihe. Someone gbadinye gị. Somebody na ahụ anya, you don't know. Onweghị coordinator na kịta na aka ejidela unu niile na unu nọ n'ime. Most of you kịta na unu ejide unu anọrọ n'ime na some nọ n'ime kịta na waiting trial. Nne abịa they will leave you for your parents because they are not going to care about you. You are able. The time use away am na go na aba mara ihe you know pass like that. Ndị a niile unu praise from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Ekpa. They are not freedom fighters. Ndị a bụ businessmen. Ndị a bụ sobere ọjị ntacha. They are not here to make you rather they are here to make you. I know about to fight for you. And the Nigerian government now, but also they don't want to come and tender their evidence. Oh my God. They are not here to tender. I was going to carry it because they want to busy. No, there is no so well name. I didn't busy. Blocking. So most of them are today. They did give me one or two criminality. Here na mania. Ijeje uraka akageniti rake chirokuna buti. Na chena balaga kabago okpa. Na-etiji shime gbomo. Mana mgbe a na-agwa gị na social media, mgbe anyị nwere access to information that na ndị abụkwa sobere ọjị ntachi, they just want to use you because they know you marry ihe a na-akọ. Ifuru ọbụla gị na mmadụ mebere ihe onye akọbazi ego, onye akọbazi ọnụ, you cannot hit one point. Mana na onye a onwe has nothing to say. Ike agwụla ya, ọ na-agazi aja. Ị na-aghọta? Abịa ebe a to what will sweet you. I'm here to tell you the reality and nothing but the reality. Huh? But the reality. I can add the once. Now be you kunu ko si ade. Na akwụkwọ unu nke ha bụ eziokwu. O nwere ntị ma egene, o nwere ntị nụrụ. Isikwa na ịchọ ya nụ mgbe egburu isi. Ntị ya eji agwa gị were ya nụrụ ihe mgbe isi gị ga-apụ ntị gị ga-aba ya. Someone saying now collapse go all these things. Without my Simon, but nobody will be talking about Biafra again. Get out on a prison, Biafra and a cook or an equal. Oh, yeah, but folk were an equal. Don't you see them, Ileonako? They didn't bang on me and they are for Aran Akuja. On my equal Biafra, only on Biafra. I want to ask you a question. So, Oto Soludo no Soludo Kuoku Biafra Ketana automatically has started all agitator. Yeah? Oku Biafra na all yeah. Yeah, Makuyo, you must get sense. We must get sense by force. I want to play the Leo the age of bone. Umano here. Mokoko, common to just use brain, use your brain. Chineke go fabagaro. Chineke kela de nego ogugisi. Use bezie ya. Esimba. Na yo no akamu bu ihe ibu n'isi na obo brain. Akamu. No ihe dị n'isi ga na enwe brain. Gente.
Come to a mistake. Every one of you has seen what they did in that market, in Isaka market. A mini market where people look at people, even women, old women selling okra. Okra they have, this is a farming season. Women that didn't come inside the main city. Women that harvested their okra where they are selling. Somebody that called himself a freedom fighter will invade the premises of old women, destroying their okra, telling people that he's making freedom, he's installing shit at home. You come in the marketplace, you shoot. One thing is this: everybody saw the video where they shot this man who is a sympathizer of Biafran struggle. They shot him, and this is somebody sympathizing for the struggle. This is somebody who is part of this struggle. You shot him in, and tell us that you are doing it for Nnamdi Kanu. The ESN have been giving command. If they like, let them change that vehicle. If they like, let them change them plate number. If they like, let them change the color. We have marked them. One problem is that the day it will happen, nobody will hear about them again. They go down, nobody will remember them again. That is one thing. They have giving you a top action, giving you something.
Onwe na ba aghọta na ụmụ anụ ọhịa metere ihe na we adị na na-achịwa kịta na ọkwụrụ aba dị na etisasị na awụsasị ngwa ahịa ụmụ nwaanyị tara afọ igbo ụmụ nwaanyị kọrọ akọ n'ime village ya na this particular village na ebe a ifuru na ọ dị ka moto enwe ike na-agba maybe moto na-agbagodi enwe ike na-ede enwe ike ịgụta moto ole ya agbafe ebe a bush a village ebe ndị mmadụ nọ ya kpọsọ ọkụrụ ka ndị nọkwa na bịa ka ịma na village bụ onye ọbụla nwere nke ịkọrọ ọ bụrụ na ịkọrọ ji ire eji gị goro ọkụrụ ihe eji wee sie nri ọ bụrụ onye otu onye asị bụrụ ọkụrụ bịa na mebi onwe ha eji ore ọkụrụ ogoro ji desie ya na family ya elie iwee sị na onye na-eme Biafra wee tụtụrụ property ndị nne nwaanyị isi na-eme ị na someone ekpanyere gị order 1 week sit at home ka ndị be ya kwụrụ agụrụ. I don't really understand. Iwe dinye gị iwe buru pop passion deru ebe a na-agbali ya elu tụtụrụ ihe ụmụ nwaanyị kụrisie destroy ya their property ọkụrụ batara afọ wee kụọ. Ị na-achọ ịgwa m na ndị mere ihe a n'isi dị ha mma na ha ṅụrụ mmiri ara nne ọfụma ka ọ na ọ bụrụ ndị ori Because only nwere ike ime nwode here. Somebody na-ata afụ were enweta ego. Somebody who is paying to get money cannot try this kind of thing. You see why IPOB said they will not recruit, they will not allow any criminality in ESN. That what out that you are a criminal, they will publish your name. So mind you that no one necessarily they are joining or voluntarily. You volunteer to defend your land against invaders. They did not send you to community to go and disturb people. These criminals has nothing to do with the struggle. Just that one criminal contacted them from one WhatsApp to other. If you investigate them now, just because they have been criminals, they want to be used. Actually, hardly relevant. Only his store. Go to another politician's ego. Because when politicians now notice that in his community now only armed men in our control, instead of him to go and fleet with you, he have to call you for dialogue. I want you to be aware. I say 200 million. He negotiate 10 million or 100 million. He negotiate 150 or he negotiate 80 million or second back go with 150 million for you to do whatever you want to do. Then he politician another ego. Now we see him without you knowing. Nego that signal to man. As far as they send the brugge send, you will not go and disrupt that person. Now only see them Buru all this kind of weapon. Then a threat in the one. If you open one in every day and we got a small child no somewhere near back. One near Konazu where Jubo. On a back. On a back. Yana Menia. Nana was a bucket in Alphian and Offord and what a crane of near we to Kosoko, we to Joe basket. A criminal, a Dianduri, Nahane may be afraid, Jopasa. Then his name my name, Guabuni Bonacoraka, Mirarong or Bacaragon. Or Mirare who came because in case he corner wrong. Or Mirare who came on, I'm asking you a question, Cobon Cator, because they put you to me. I don't go so. Nguabo na Korundi Akamba Hane Meya. Now Kokora Haka again now because they have started again. They have group how they regroup again now. I'm putting it to you, young man, young lady. Ngona Korundi Akamba Hane Meya. Nandi I know what is stubborn. Why do you say sit at home just that day that na happen? I'm not asking you. Ingukurara mirara nego of Mak Ingukurara Arabakuragono Kobunke Kenyan because mirroring is expensive. Obunke uka patara negi Kobunkato because in a Ukuapoko. The same thing now, Simon Epa is gone. Every Polonian can also. IPAB are Chodama and do. Now Nnamdi Kanu is now regrouping them, looking for another face that will act like Simon Epa he could not see. Is now Upuzie mask because before I went, you know, we are thinking that now he was not part of it because we defended him. When they defended him, Simon Epa always tell us that what you don't know is bigger than you. That what we don't know is bigger than you, bigger than us. Okay, Mazi, so God who made me, I did not know that Mazi is the main engine. Now Simon Epa is just the driver. Did you get my point? So the director on any order, the young man is carrying the order. Since the leadership refused to set Biafra land on fire because of him, because Kenyan on him made detention. But that now the freedom fighter has 3 places in the world. 3. Either they are in the grave, they are in exile, or inside the prison. Thank God he knew. Now, Mazi. Open in Europe, I Belatag, I'll taste Belatag. Money battery, every again I may have the game. Nigerian government, if you has a safe London, one of the Coco, one attack in Nigeria. It's the Lagaba, I never got him and also. You said no. No capital in Ketan Cage, you know, come I Abasa IPOB. No, the since here now, how many years now? IPOB, whenever she concerned, come I in Yanaka, ndo to get the call the game na IPOB artists na and they na the struggle ndị bụ so bere ọjị ntacha those who came for their benefit, those who come to be relevant, those who come to be popular, because IPOB will help you to be popular. IPOB make it popular, it is exposed. Hunting in an artist no so. The few ones can not na manana hang with the days to stay. The organization will continue to function as non-violent organization. Is you are in agreement with these people that this struggle will not come with any violence? But you deviate just because you choose everything for your freedom. Because when you are politicians to go and negotiate on your behalf, Mazi, you will have something in return which is target. They must give you a tax to carry out. That is the only way for you to escape. Who bought it for you? I'm doing something here. I'm finished. I'll come and take it. I will come and look after you. And I'll no. You plait your hair. Okay, I'm coming. You know what? They are losing the fan on I'm okay. So take it along. So however, you will cry. There is no ignorant. There is no ignorant in this, Mazi. You know everything. You know how IPOB was built. This struggle was built. I think I've made a canator of this in this struggle. A recanator. My topic today is IPOB way deity. A deity that is fighting for the freedom of his people. Who built this organization? Any man or woman who is in this struggle, one way or the other, for again, for his personal good. Who is trying one way or the other to benefit? I will tell you that you are going to fail. If possible, you are one week. You are one week, fella. Huh? Okay, from car, I think now from 40 up. That is it. Aju eri. Ncha na efro keta na ejuru aju eri. Emo no oyi ya bon. Maka na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onwe one thing ikwesiri ma bụ na agadi nwaanyị na-echekwa ka o esi wee niile na iri na-echekwa ka o esi wee waa ya afọ. You think those men you are leading are fools? You think those women you are leading, you think they don't have access to information? You think they don't know what you are doing? But they know that everything in life have a day of judgment. Everything in life have time and season. When the time come, you are gonna be me if you call na no matter how beautiful it looks. No matter how big and beautiful that mango will look to you. When you plug it, you are going to you plug well without you will throw, you're gonna throw it away. That is how IPOB is. Every day, every minute. Whoever that comes to this struggle, one way or the other, you are here for your personal interest. As man, Ndo is your name. IPOB is a deity. Yes, all they do not control here, but I'm trying to tell you the truth. Amam ki yesi we gota, amam kam mesi bari elegi akoko ngota. Hapu go do sense ya, hapu go do talk. Amam do a step. Come, let me bring your battery back. Connect here, you bro, get me the war. Do you get my point? Nnamdi Kanu is nobody before 2011, 2010, 20 down the line. Oh, 2012. Even Nnamdi Kanu, it was when they arrested him in Lagos in 2015. After that time, he's now talking on the radio. a radio that is holy. You sit in that radio and curse everybody. Men and women who are legit, who are determined to join the struggle to get their freedom, have to skip. Approach this man. We can't work with this man. I can't risk my life with this man. Because man say more for foolishly. You know, okay, they come there, man no get some Nnamdi goes. If I want to go, I'll tell you that I don't that place now I cannot go. I don't look at my neighbor. I went to him before the burial. I said, sir, see my condolence. I cannot come. See my reason. And you know, I can't come to your community because why? I come out there. Why? One, Bona. Your community, so many boys are not anymore. And most of all these people are in Hanabunima that later went and joined those boys. Almost in the meta passing from those boys by Bubago. They may see you ignorantly because they know that in a Mehe Biafra, they will attack you. They will not even say that no better. So for that reason, I don't want to please you to displease myself. You understand with me? Do you get my point? So I'm on it. Nando to your house, I go la DOS, sack if I need your fire. I'm on Bonina and a sack. Now than other from Onisia, who only do have them Nnamdi Kanu. Other was coming from him. On our sack, every human being, everybody on our sack. Who didn't know? This boy, this Mukabela. We didn't know that it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was dishing the others. Then you have some information. A homeland coordinator of IPOB. Eh? According to information, he is the longest serving principal officer in IPOB. Went down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fully aware, but he was busy sending condolence or send the letter condolence to one of his lawyers who only represented him. I don't know if up to 6 months. Ipazu or whatever his name, I think Ipazu Sam. Now he sent condolence to the man. You did not send condolence to Ifeanyi Ejiofor publicly. Police on this matter. Then your coordinator, your right-hand man, because I know too well that is your right-hand man. Gini Coach Kugoha is a very good friend. You refuse to send condolence because why you refuse to send the condolence? Your conscience is fighting you because you are involved of what happened to that young man. You refuse to send condolence. Because you know. You choose to keep quiet. Do as if you does not know what is going on. But now, are you getting information of what is happening or not? We have been having information. In an email, we're on assignment on leadership na leadership to na leadership to IPOB leadership want to send him to where he belongs. He sent their letter to your lawyer. That leadership to stay clear, they should stop talking about anything that has to do with Simon. You say they should stop talking about anything that concerns Simon. That they should remove their hand. Is an order from above. Hey! Otoroyi Nanti. But he my idea now Simon Ekpa was doing something. The amount that couldn't know that. In a water. The amount that couldn't know that. That couldn't know what busy. Yes, you plait your hair, your hair will fine. You go to I'll pity you. I'll pity you. So some people can ask, ụmụ na-asụ Igbo. Ụmụ m na-asụsụ Igbo ike. I know mba Yoruba ma ha na-asụsụ Igbo ike. So listen to me. You refuse to send the condolence to that man, even when you have opportunity to say it. I'm not going to ever Mazi. I am on Kebezo, Kumara and Kebasi. Now, una kwado ko n'Igbo onye ọzọ. But onye na-egbu kono mmadụ ka njọ gị. Gị bụ onye na-egbu mmadụ, ndụ gị kobere ya n'elu. I don't know. Gị bụ onye na-achọ igbu mmadụ, gị bụ ndụ gị. Ndụ nke gị nwa because onye ọbụla ya anwụ anwụ. One thing must kill a man. Ndụ nke gị kobere ya n'elu. Kwentị ka ngwa unu kebe eziokwu. Ọ bụkwa mbọsị egbujiri ka o ji akpọnwụ. I must tell you the gospel truth. I've been with me before. We're going from Nnamdi Kanu. He's only saving, and which I know he's not going to do that because where he is today, he's not going back. He has beat the OT like about the Iraq. He cannot. A man knows he come on Gassin Benkasin Bonum. When he came here, oh, he's a freedom fighter. Come on, Menka, Obro Bukunu Moon a boom. When I'm way came here. Mamma, that's wrong. Biafrans. Chief, nga. Kuria badani deceive boy, kuria badani deceive boy. Opa ka ba met ko bi. So, nka a wabari una plan bakwa n'Igbo onye ọzọ. Nnamdi Kanu, ima nkwetezi ịbala ebe kwesịrị ebe ịbara na. So your saving grace bụ Igbo. Okefuru otu asọ ndị Igbo o si mecha kpụrụ APC n'isi. To God who made me, that is your last point. Mana na Sunday Igbo bụ onye Yoruba. Ngwa bụ onye Igbo. Na ọ bụ ike eji mara gị ka eji wee mara. Because government man ebo a freedom fighter. That ihe feeling in a media that need to push people to carry out agitation. But you are not fighting. People are following your orders. So let them capture you. I capture you. Then you can as well give order to dissolve, to destroy the attention of the movement. He disrupted the movement. You will leak some information about the movement. And that's what he did. Very simple as ABCD. You did not even put a fight. That is also going to happen one thing. You did not even put. He could one day I put every day I buy camera and I could. My brother map at ever working in Abu Ezoku. Mpataka and buy camera taking a man at Tunumbusi Soroko, the Sisokoto Pona. Emana Governor William Governor. All these four governors in the southeast, or 5 governors in the southeast, alongside the governors from the south. How united they meet to Numbusia release Nnamdi Kanu. Why you trying? Then they know how to meet him. The reason Nnamdi Kanu, or they will shut down Biafra. It's not real share before you know my name and rumor aka gossip so carry eziokwu. Rumor na ebunuzo obuno ya kam na aka ebe asinse makwa anyị ga na elele video. Mana ọbụrụ dị ya ka ni dire ebe na agwa ebe anyị ga na agwa ebe eziokwu na akọrọ mmiri. Ọ dị atọ ụtọ mana ị ga na ata ya. Ekwe na ghọta. Onwe ya ọ na-atọ ka ya. Mana ị ga na mmiri ifuru kịta. Mmiri water. Otu esi gwa gị na mmiri bụ ndụ. Nke bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ. Ị ka aṅụ mmiri karịa nkwụ, mana nkwụ na-atọ ụtọ karịa mmiri. Maka onwe ihe mmiri na-atọ ka ya, mana mmiri na-atọ ụtọ, ọ reality ka ọ bụ. Ọ ya nwa bụ ndụ. It's life. Otu a ka eziokwu dị. Ọ na-agbaka ntị mana eziokwu ka ọ bụ. Ị nwee choice. Isikwa na kama ị ga-ekweta eziokwu a kama ihe dị ebu ofu eme. Ihe a dị ebu ofu ga-eme bụ na ị ya anwụ anwụ. Only ya bana problem. Ige meba. Mbaka law onwe ndị oyibo sụrụ asị gị na law in law that ignorant is not an excuse. Ignorant of that thing a na-agba gị isi na ịma karịa ya until mgbe aka jidezie gị ibewezie ụya. Government doesn't care. They will treat your fuck up. Ọ bụrụ 10 years ruru gị ga-anata ya. Ọ bụrụ 50 years gị ga-anara ya. Nobody is going to save you. It's your commitment. So mara nke ahụ ka ndụ gị too ogologo. Ndụ bụ nka, eziokwu bụ ndụ, asị ebe ọnwụ. Ị na-ege m ntị? Eziokwu bụ eziokwu bụ ndụ, asị ebe ọnwụ. Mgbe a na-agwa some of our people until mgbe nke Simon, until the time comes, they started connecting the dots. They started telling themselves the truth. Kita na obuze na nwe otu information sa gana. Abasi na IPOB sakre Nnamdi Kanu suspend CIS no bon sakre. For now his office is closed and suspended. He's under lock and key. No information, no order is coming to that office anymore. Ajom why ngwa why. Ajom reason nya reason. In a way they will understand it. Then nkucha isize no nke akoro na bia palo. The hype man, because they were a hype man. Yeah? Hype man na hype you want to make use of your brain. That is why he's hyping you, because I'm not trying to hit me and my brain give me to use. But I'm here to tell you the danger of stupidity. In Agamont, I'm here to go straight. That in a clear money now. Let me open your eye so that you will see it. Don't turn claim in our homes while you are sleeping. Because he claim good image, 80 but animal in our homes until that win a good. You quit in our homes. You quit again. No. That is good. No one a man or good. Two things going on. Two things are one, if you want to live or you want to go down. To live got very difficult now, because why? To accept hello? I go much one life, Machi. So, two things are there. Either no meta simba no wasagawa. Bidokwe KIPAB is Aroko. A fight is released diplomatically. Correct about some errors. More on me by name maintain no comment. More name corner maintain on don name na more how name. Ezonya gwalam. Who are you? Onye ka ebo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who goes you? 20 men who put their life ndị a mere onwe ha tinye ụwa ji wee kwete na ihe a na-eme n'eziokwu dị n'ime ya na a na-egwu egwuregwu na ndị a chọrọ nwere onwe. Who goes you? Ọ bụ na ọsọ nneke gị na-ebugharị placard, who knows you? Ọ bụ na dị struggle na-abịa na ego nke gị nwere ka ha bịara iri. Baa na ego gị agwụla nụ na kpatara ego iji 1 naira iji ego na iji ego. Ojukwu self fighter for Biafra with ego nna with nke ọkpatakwuru, with his influence, with the power and everything. On our Sunday Igbo, who are you yourself? Mgbe Excelency ya banye plane Buroni, God get away from this place or I will shoot you down. He didn't question the order of Excelency because he knew that they are losing the war. That our people ndị enwetego anyị na siki. The only thing is to dialogue. So I don't know humble only no okay, because I'm not ordinarily late. But IPB can look away. Yes, I know he that Nnamdi went to this let him be. I make the cheap fine age of now Nnamdi Kanu on life sentence. I can't equal allow Ejima possible in touch and you have for destruction. IPOB case with Nigerian government about prescription non-accord since the young man take your they go to the registrar and now take over the case. How am I going to hear about their own man? That he will not object on their motions. He will not say objection. Anything about Nabasara KWA may IPOB JD my IPOB or they today authentic in Nigeria as illegal organization, as a terrorist organization. That thing alone, onyere Nnamdi Kanu aka go buri egbu. He is now former ex-leader terrorist organization in Nigeria. All same people can claim principal officer in Nigeria Sokoto without nobody harassing them, without no arrest. Okay? If government is not singing for you, you are dancing. There is no way. Those people claiming principal officers, they know that they are nobody. They are not the Nigerian target. How about target in the Nigerian government? They are irrelevant. Arresting them is just wasting of time. It's just a kind of punishment. Assurance before they enter, before they came. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made a very great damage to this struggle. He's not a freedom fighter. He was not scrutinized to hand over the mantle of leadership of IPOB. It was a very great mistake. He was doing all manner of things. He brought Simon Ekpa, a non-member of the organization, to lead the organization, to be handed over Radio Biafra to. Jonah Junuge signal, let's assume Simon Ekpa na Mecharat Atwayanga and the Radio Biafra na what is going to be the hope of Radio Biafra? Agwamun son Nnamdi Kanu no money but maybe. Abunus no Unamambuza our tenant. Since you guys said you will not be our tenant anymore, let's go. I give Bunu in Katan. The little one will know, we will scratch everything. I abass everything. So many people are loyal to me. So many are loyal to my brother. We will destroy everything. When I'm going to be easy. Oja adala na amandi na tepo. Oja adago na amandi na tepo. They have now seen that na suicide mission. They just agreed to do so because to destroy IPOB. Obro fecha government man obro fecha. Obro shoot bird mama fly. These guys are civilized. These guys are well intelligent. They are well smart. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu feel not smart. More man not smart. You are not a smart man, but you are a smart criminal. You are smart. Your smartness is in scamming. Not that what you are doing, those guys doesn't know, but everything has time. When the time comes, that is the time. If you are genuine in this struggle, you come to your radio, you do your lecturing, you lecture people, you dish out some informations, you go back. Who is fighting you? You not in UK. You have followers in UK in thousands. You raise an alarm. UK gas. UK knows. The government knows. But not because of now. Ori mezirigi. Babazi agwa. Ori ga barra agwa ndo ori. Babazi agwa ndo ori. Babazi agwa onye wayo. Babazi agwa onye wayo. You know amazing you are not exposed. No, people are ignorant of what we are doing. Maybe how many in a Diego, but in other way around, oh, you do like able. along the line, the government have to call you to come and give account because every system now run. You have to run to a place system now run. And then every day how buy camera to MC buy. UK today now program is going on in UK, if I'm not mistaken. JNUAJ Catalonia is about to happen. Protest will happen in Catalonia. Pota or go to any IPOB meeting. These guys are smart. I want to say that the leadership are smart. When they say the leadership are wise, they are wise. These men are witches and wizards. These men are lion in nature. They are fighters in nature. They go ahead Nigerian government. They go ahead their enemies. They know how to play the politics very sweet and very sweet and well organized. So that is just it. Because people should not mind the noise. I got what's your Kuchineke. You wouldn't take about Nonia. I got what's your Kuchineke. Either you agree or you no agree. Like I said, I remember back and back na so Southern Sokoto. She just drive out from the Sokoto prison now to see Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe there will be propaganda because Obra him goes to propaganda machine. Oh, I'm going to Southern of Sokoto convoy. Yes, I say I video the Southern of Sokoto convoy. Now what's again? Now this convoy now about Southern of Sokoto no email that they just left na to go and see Nnamdi Kanu. We feel now my enemy social media where oh look, go and equal Nnamdi Kanu na yonder politician there job federal government because Nnamdi Kanu when capacity to number by a because then on a send the money to go and beg Che to number. Came with dialogue happy after election. Ngwa kam na ajuna ngwa na believe stupid anything obaneno he were uboro ekege akote. Now obana umunne na eja politicians biko. I posted a letter one time concerning Yogwara Turu Alo Ejimako to send letter to honorable member representing Ikuano Senate representing Ukuano and Umai, I think that's Agwacha, somebody Agwacha, giving him power of attorney to go and negotiate on his behalf. To go and negotiate government, to go and plead with government in order for them to release him. Now, when you are pleading with the government of the government that is holding you down, your oppressor, do you think that they will just say, "Nah, happy I beg, please, I just want us to leave him. I will know how to caution him. We will not do Biafra again, or we will not be doing." Government will do what this government is going to do is to also send their own request to they are talking on any media. They don't want you to stay in there, but you have a tax before you live there. They know you don't. They know you, that place. You don't want. You yourself don't want to stay there because openly there are come again men can have work. But I got money yes now. And they push further. And they push further. Amana na and they push further. Amana na yes no more ya na alo na alo ezigbo ogu. Oboye onye na alo ogu no n'ime dia na aja ayo because see with offer. Then when they now brought the offer, you accept the offer. And the offer abho gi chu onwune gi. The offer abho gi denounce Biafra no publicly. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denouncing Biafra publicly that he is no more interested in Biafra. That one is for his own personal. It does not concern the leadership. It does not concern IPOB. It does not concern the well-meaning Biafrans in Egamonte. So government will not tell him to denounce Biafra publicly or yaputana court or no dey messy Biafra. Now okuzie no dey me na aga happy if that is what you are expecting, you're a fool. Government must use him since people is taking order from him to destroy otu esi me ya no so na go there and say je putoku Biafra. Asking na ama mi ya na eme no so ahu. I so na ndi na eti mkpu aru ala na aru no so. I so na ihe na condemn what is going on in Osu. Now Osu is under the hand of security. I have my neighbor who is from somewhere in Osu. Not Osu, K community. K community and that. So community happened in Osu. Abam now Osu is now under the Umuho Kabia. Umuho Kabia. Right. So this is my life. So Umuho Kabia. I'm a model man that na those no Umuho Kabia. Because open noise in here, noise in woman neighbor when I you should align with me and tell me so that I will know. Umuho Kabia. Monodro manya Umuho Kabia. Their chief security Wally War. And the Wally War happens to be one of these guys. Before he took amnesty to work for DSS, to work for Nigeria, to fight against those criminals. Now he is now a sent on an amnesty. Fine and good. It's a very welcome development because his mission is to make sure that his community is in peace. But one thing again you must know is that most of all those people, like Obuago and the rest of them, are also chief of their security of their own community. Most of all these people have men that worked under them. They know us. Most of them has been in Lagos before. Most of them saw us. Most of them know us in person. Most of them are in a Habakura boy. Most of all those boys. Oh, stupidity they had there. They have criminal intention. That's why most of them love village. They join here. Do you get my point? So it happens that I can't enter that community because of one or two, even though he's under the control of the security. But those security guys there are one of those boys before. They are no him. Did you get my point? Oh no, he bo no he. Only bogo mad you. A bogo mad you might see you and tag you anything. Only got not really here my force. I'm coming. Can play around here Jirichu Mugu. I will be showing you guys in here Jirichu Mugu. Only ye quotere. Now listen.
To make one thing, viewers all over the world, wherever you're watching the major prophet and the fame, we will give you your own position, but you have to be there. I know it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria do not understand what they have, and because they don't understand what they have, that is why they are wallowing away and toiling in what's called the stream of no control. So I have over the week, and I've seen where somebody is talking about Simon Ekpa, this, that. Be careful. Simon Ekpa is, if you want to test Simon Ekpa in iPhone, Simon Ekpa is 100 Pro Max. Plus, multiple 100 Pro Max plus 100 iPhone 100 Pro Max plus. That is who the Simon Ekpa is. Simon Ekpa is a man you don't understand. You cannot know him all. Every man on the face of the earth has the consideration that God has made that man to come and exist on the face of the earth. He's for assignment. And the assignment is for his people, the people of Biafra. And so whoever you are that is trying to give a message, be careful. Because whatever you try to measure to Simon Ekpa may backfire you, because the man has already been spiritually neutralized and spiritually organized and spiritually configured to be who he is. Be careful. Major prophet of God, I am a accurate prophecy. When I come to accurate prophecy, I come to give it the way they are. And so the Lord said, warn all the prophet in the land, especially prophet in Nigeria, to be careful with the kind of prophecy they bring into the struggle of Biafra. Because the struggle of Biafra is a spiritual thing. It's not a thing on the periphery. It's not a thing on the physical realm. So when you come out, you have eaten or you have drank water, and you come out.
Oh. Itiesi ụmụ ndị ori pastọ ndị ụmụ ebezigo onye nke na prọfesi ala na n'ọnụ. This ekperimana ha yuziga mgbe ahụ nke ọzọ a na-akpọ ego prophet. Every week abanye prophecy, every month abanye prophecy na ego nke. Ị na-etrupu na Simon Ekpa je na-atụrụ ya ego. Ego eji egbu ụmụnne gị. Nsị gị na Chineke kọrọ ya. Na God called him. No, Chineke wetere Simon Ekpa. Now, you ask yourself, Chineke ọ ga-ewetere ego egbu. Ama m na obere ga na arụ, but ị ga-amara ihe m na-ajụ gị bụ chi gị onye nọgide n'ụwa anụnwa na-ekpere ka chi ya gbuo ya egbu, nwere gị ifu onye ifuru na-ekpe ka chi ya gbuo ya. Ajụbazi m gị na chi gị ọ ga-ewetere gị onye ga-egbu gị, lee ya, ọ sị gị na n'ọrụ aka Chineke, n'ọrụ aka Chukwu. Lee ụdị ihe aka ndị be anyị chere na-anụ.
This is a shocking announcement that Donald Trump is going to fully recognize the people of Biafra. This was called the United States of Biafra.
If you're a Messiah, that's the spirit is working, no spirit in Eku. But I'm not saying we share like this. People, you go that scamming method. When I guess scam mother, it's scam. Mugu know the finish. We know. But I'm money share them. This Biafra man, this struggle man. The little mistake, a little mistake, Yaki okolisi we na be. Or yaki okolisi we na be. I forget, sorry. Le ye mother na korogi ijerebe le Simon Ekpa post here le view le like le share. But I go about Christmas. If you view na the Twitter, if you share, come with where to kefe. Human being, you ain't gonna million I could see most of our people. You ain't have million hang on kefe self. Oh, you should imagine share this thing not like here because that is what you want to hear. As far as it is their prophet, God said. God kai we ku wodi ya. God ahụ na-eche because most of you na God be you. You just wake up one morning otikai. Chineke kere ụwa plan ụwa ka ya dị. Ke ụwa dị smooth na-atọ ụtọ. Ka mmadụ ga-emotite one morning ọpụta na-akọ eriri gị de. De ihe ọ na-eme isi.
And I see Donald Trump begin to recognize Biafra and make it official that these people are up to being a country of their own. And I begin to look at the realms of the spirit. I begin to ask myself questions. What's the meaning of this and what is going on? Is it that the American people do not know what's going on here? Is it what Nigeria has accepted or what is that? And Lord said, this is what's called Donald Trump in the realm of the spirit now, right there in America. And the time comes and Donald Trump now recognize and also what's called this was called state of Biafra.
He's a promoter. He's promoting Simon Ekpa, nothing more. That's Biafra government in exile. That is what is. Government in Israel, Donald Trump get recognized. I will la country, yeah, talk of referendum. Trump in China, call off for referendum, at referendum. anyị nwere n'onwe anyị atụ referendum win in Nigeria anyị achọbazie recognition mana Simon Ekpa mere self referendum ifuse ụmụ dimkpa ịchọ place dimkpa apụta jidecha kaadị n'aka. Do you know that those cards had you were to vote, they bought it to vote here akwụ ụgwọ. Then atụcha ya eme video mekwe video ụmụ olukwu a chiara Simon were ya catch ya cruise were ya họrịkwa some people natakwa some gullible ones nọ n'obodo oyibo na-ezuzugharị ịtacha afọ weta gị were ya ofu onye si ebe o si were Biafra bịa scam oge tazụpụ oga we are emotional about Biafra, but now we are facing reality. I'm not emotional about Biafra anymore. Biafra ya abịa fine and good, Biafra abịachala abịa, but oge hụrụ ndị a ụsọ abịara ọjị ntacha ndị abịara iji bere na ya nwa aka m will not agree with you. If the approach of this leadership will give every reasonable human being that these people chọrọ nwere onwe anyị. Somebody na-ekwu okwu institutionalizing ka enwee law that will be guiding us, authentic law that will be guiding us. Isi na ndị onye na-ekele ekperimansi na ọchọghị ichi Biafra mana ya na ozie na prison hands ya up na use all office ya too much. Ọ sị gị onye si gị kwuo, who told you to speak? Iwu onye nwa onye ka ebu, who is your father? Ya nwa bụ Nnamdi Kanu ị chọrọ ịnwụ ikwu osef enyewe gị ewere threaten chụrụ agị were threaten nye gị ọsọ agwa asị na achọrọ ime protest na Finland, jee protest ya. Go and protest na Finland ka anyị kirie something. Achọrọ m nwe m chọrọ ikiri megide like this. Protest that is stupidity. Protest is that is stupidity. Owere anya na bụ kirie mmọnwụ. Owere anya kirie mmọnwụ amara aka.
Indeed, I am to say today, for the simple that she has no jurisdiction to try me. None whatsoever. I came out of courtesy and respect. She stands recused from my case and cannot try my case. There are things that are happening in this country that a lot of you do not know. It is my duty to make that very, very clear to all of you today.
He gave us this man, a man who be Bawara. Mbambe, we are first, Mbambe, Ndoya and Abu Nemeha. Because the business is the game of interest. Because on Guakuzirinda and Yana Babu game of interest now, they are now using you also to enrich themselves. Hajarap Tagawagana Mom is a gay, no genegi bell. It was same all this day. Kona go one young okay, no be at my bono. All this day, all the same day I call in a Wimolonaka. So the
lies are too much. The lies are too much. I sent a petition to NJC. I don't want to talk about it. Justice Binta Nyako is using her position for personal gain. For personal gain. Her son and her husband are facing corruption charges. And they told them that if they convict me, this is what happens. You can see it. They don't want the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out. Nobody wants the truth to come out in Nigeria. That's the problem. Corruption charges. They sent her to my case so they can release or smoothen the pathway for the husband and the son. They are facing, it doesn't matter if they off it. In a corrupt society, that's what happens. They are very, very corrupt. There is a breach of judicial oath. They have violated the judicial oath. They have shown bias according to Supreme Court. They are biased against me. Supreme Court said so. And that is why what is happening in the judgments and rulings concerning me has been happening. So, disobedience to superior court orders. Supreme Court said you are biased. You are against this man. You should not have. You should.
Yeah, Akonya Nebena Nava Akonya Erichas the TSA toothpick on because those who know more than you, but in a feeling you know more than them. They told you, young man, don't go back to court. He said, "I'll say when you say happen." Agbala ndị a politics nwetere gị discharge and acquitted. Inwezi ihe ọzọ inweziri kịta na-abụ just calm down. Ka a fight zie ndị a n'ụzọ pụrụ iche ka enwetere gị ihe ị na-achọ. Isi ha taa onye si ha kwuo eje ghọgbuo gị sị gị na a ga-enye gị na ma ị ga-enye gị ma isi na ọ chọrọ inye gị bel ụmụnne gị ahọrịa ga-epụta ofu ụmụnne gị aghara gị nye agwa m gị sị gị na onye ọbụla mewere ihe onye ọbụla rụwara ala ga-arụbazi onye ahụ onye ọbụla rụba ya ala ga-arụbazi onye ahụ ha bụkwa ihe ha na-eme apụta na soshal midia na-ebe ibecha ịpụta na soshal midia ibecha ịpụọ n'azụ ime nke ka njọ a na-agwụgwụ ụzọ iyi esi wepụta isi mba nọ nke a bụ nke a ga-egbu gị egbu na ya ma bụ ihe kara gị mma a ga na-ekwu eziokwu na-atọ ọ na-atọ ụtọ mana ọ ka mma na ịnọ n'ukwu agbụ ilu gwa ya na ọ na-elu ilu. I will be showing you guys some of my previous phone. I could not get all the pictures. Le onye unu na-esele
whatever Nene said about Biafra is dead. You yourself know that Biafra is dead. Why is it?
Onwe na-ata ndị a bụkwa ndị mechazi bịa gwazie gị na ọha nwa bụzi prime minister Biafra mana ọ gwakwara gị na Biafra anwụọla na ngwa na nwe gị sef na ịmakwu na Biafra alaala weta ọkwa the same person mechazikwa tọnụzi eburu ya ịkpọwazie APM o chiri onwe ya ọzọ mgbe okpu ọzọ ga-egbupụ ya n'isi ọma mma ị na-aghọta. We are not telling you to like what we are saying. I don't mind you because like we are here to tell you the reality of what is going on. I want to show you some videos about just watch. If all these boys
Yàrá bọ́ ìwọ̀n mílíọ̀nù tó bọ̀ ìwọ̀n mílíọ̀nù ìmẹ́ta lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ àti lè gbọ́ gbóòsù náà yàrá gbọ́ ìlànà ẹ̀ṣẹ́ mílíọ̀nù na mọ́tò. Ọ̀dà àwùkù bá kankan àwùkù kìí jẹ́ mẹ́kìnà kìí jẹ́ mẹ́. Ìwọ̀n wùtí mi idiot ìwọ̀n wùtí mi nà gíní mẹ́rin mẹ́kà nà bàrà lówó ọlọ́ ilẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n náà gọ́ọ̀mẹ́rin n'izuru ọlụ
ị na-aghọta ọ sị gị that na those boys bụ onye niile efuru bụ ndị recruit chara minyecha ahụ egbe a na-atọrọrazi ala Igbo ya ndị security jidere ejide na Aguleri ndị Aguleri wakpo ha kụrụ pịara mbara. Where is Simon Ekpa today? Where is Nnamdi Kanu? Ndị a dịrị unu where are they? Ihe amarịrị ihe by force esi na ịma ihe they will use you. Ha ga-eyuzu gị eyuzucha gị ele aka n'anya ụmụnne life a eteela aka anyị ga-abịakwa na mgbe ọzọ. Tomorrow is Sunday. Enwekwa efe tomorrow. Anyị ada aga n'ụka. Onye omenala ka mbụ. Chukwuka abịa maka nna ekpere, anyị ekpere Jizọs. Ị na-aghọta? Ọ ga-agwa n'ebe a. Ọ gịnị dị ya? Mazi ihe na-eme ngwa korona onye abịara imebiri m ihe na Chief chere nna abịa mana gị ga-egwu egwuregwu m kọment chere nna abịa nna nọ live emecha. So biko nụ ụmụ Chineke ka m mechie live a ka m nwa m nwoke enyebela m nsogbu. Anyị mana m nọ na light ya dị like this ịmago ụmụazị na aka like nna ana m enwere time ụmụ egwuregwu a wee na-aghọta ihe dị dị abụ na we will come back tomorrow. O nwere ntị bịakwa echi at least by 1 o'clock tomorrow I will come back to life. Mma abịakwa na life bịakwa wetekwa ụbụrụ niile agbachiri agbachi gbapesie sọ. You know,
oh my God, help me. I need your help.
It shall be well with us. Asị m na ngwa eji eku ama nkọnarị anyị. Anyị ga-adị ndụ fụ Biafra. Fụ ihe ọma dị n'ime ya. Biafra ya na-ajụ anyị abụ nke anyị ga-eme anyị zọtazie ofu onye agha ọ gara dị ma sị na ọ bụ supreme leader. Na-supreme zi everybody. Ọnwụkwuo mgbe ọ si gwakwuo m sị m ịmago n'ụdị ya o nwere ihe ejiji ụka pasta sị ga ebe ibi ahụ gede mma gị si ebe a kwapụ. O nwere ndị a gwachara ree shọpụ ha ree ngwongwo niile dị n'ime ya were ya bịa soo seed. Were ya bịa soo seed. Were shọpụ gị ree were everything ree wee jeje soo seed. Ịya ebe kpaa ka ewu ma emechaa. O nwere one guy may testify about the guy gbara boy n'ahịa ọgwụ gbacha boy pụta ọ gaghị enye ya ego. The boy went to church. Say, ihe na agụ ya living about my friend ka o mere. Onye ma anya ọgwụ gbara boy n'anya ọgwụ well ma ọ ma anya ọgwụ even up till now. Wee sị ya pastor wee sị ya na ihe mere bụ na you should stop ya ga n'ahịa ọgwụ ya makpuo business ọzọ ọ bụrụ electrical ya ba na ọ fụrụ electrical ya ba jụọ m ka onye zụrụ ahịa electrical ga-esi wee were okwukwe makpuo na electrical. Ọ ba na electrical ọ zụrụ ya 10 years o mechara nwee efe enye amecha atụọrọ ya ego atụọrọ. So that is how this life is all about. Which one